Hello, hello, and welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to another Cans Day afternoon here on a nice Sunday afternoon. I was about to say morning, and I was like, wait a second, didn't I already say what kind of time of day it is? Yeah, it is bright outside. But anyways, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, Evie. Good to see you today. Ugh. So much to collect. I'm going to, I think, very fairly and easily assume that you are still talking about the Mario Kart game, which I do not remember the name of, but it is the newest Mario Kart game, yes? That is the one I'm assuming still has your attention so raptly held. Oh, let me pop up on screen real quick here. Where are we? Where are we inside this hidden block of thing? There we are. Hello, hello. And welcome in once again. Yup, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hold on a sec. Why are you not showing up on screen now? Oh, I think Streamer Bob I think Streamer Bob's having a little bit of an issue here. Let me restart that real quick. So what do they even have for you to collect in that game anyways? Like, what's the collectible sort of deal? Yeah, we'll just close Streamer Bot and we'll reopen it. Alright, so you can actually collect parts in that game or like characters? I assume characters is all DLC stuff. But not that I actually know or nothing. Yes, I know StreamerBot's not responding properly. I sure would like for you to task manager. It'd be great if you could close the program I'm asking you to close. We sure are having a... My PC chat, I tell you, was acting really funky early in the day, and now it is continuing to act that way. I don't know, it is old, but didn't expect it to be acting quite like this. Let's see. Peach Medallions, P-Switch Challenge, and question mark panels. All in open world mode. So what do those things do, exactly? Do they get you, I'm assuming they get you, like, different parts to put on your carts? A measly sticker. Huh. So they just let you add, like, a tiny sticker to your car? Is that the idea? Hold on a sec. I'm having some major computer issues here. Give me a quick moment. I can still see you guys and talk and all that, but some of the stuff on stream is not acting proper. Okay, I mean, at least that can get closed. Okay, let's try and open that up again.
Someone send help.
Someone sent... We need some help today. Also, hello, J-Man. Hello. Alright, I think... Yeah, it's trying to connect. Let's reload that. Let's put the music back on. Yeah, okay. Brave Audio still picks that up. Good. Let's grab that again. Okay, alright. Things might be back to functioning properly. Okay. I think we're okay. I think the chat should be back. Music's on. My computer's not exploding. Let's just see. It's like, is chat exploding? No. Okay, it also appears. There we go. We're back. Okay. I don't know why I say we. I figured I did it all on my own, but monkey. It's always an important day to have a monkey. Hello, penguin. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Fortunately, there's no monkeys in this game though. They gotta fix that. Is there a Fire Emblem game that has a monkey in it? Oh, that was reminding me, chat. I had a funny conversation with some of my... We were playing card games, and there came a conversation. Also, I don't know why the screen's so big, but... How about... Hold on a sec. Is that a little better? There we go. That's better. Okay, I was wondering why that was so... big. Yeah, where's the monkey Lagoose? I mean, they all do make sounds like a monkey, don't they? Like every time they transform, they do the monkey sound. It's very bizarre. But I was having this will be the second week I threw this hypothetical at the friend group, because sometimes when you're just playing cards in the basement, you gotta come up with some goofy ass like scenarios, conversational topics. But I think this is pretty set in stone. The conversation was, I think it was like 50 polar bears versus, I think it was like either a 200 gorillas or 100 gorillas. Because originally we did the conversation, who wins in a fight, a polar bear or a gorilla? And even then, people were still on the gorilla side. It was 100, okay. And I think pretty clearly the 50 polar bears are going to have no problem stomping out any number of gorilla. Especially 1v1, there's no situation that the gorilla comes out on top. And even 50 to 100, 2 to 1... They're not beating the polar bears, man. Polar bears are like almost, I think, half a metric ton, right? Like a metric ton is like 2,000 pounds. And a polar bear can get up to like 1,000 pounds. And it gets up to like 10 feet at its max. So these like monster, like they're the closest things you would ever see out in the wild to like a random like mini boss, you know? Like they're not dying to no damn gorillas. Hard can mode. Hello, Zan. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're just in time for us for the polar bear versus gorilla debate. Where do you fall in line on what wins in a fight, polar bear or a gorilla? There's only one right answer, but I would like to hear what you think. Always go with the bear. Good man. Good man, Zan. I had two, maybe it was three. I forgot if it was 2 or 3 of the guys in the when we were playing cards were trying to really be on the side of the gorilla. And it was 2. Okay. It's still unreasonable. I don't understand why, unless you're just having a laugh, which is very reasonable, very respectable, to just be having a laugh. But to like try and put anything on there that the gorillas have any chance against the polar bears is just, to me, insane. They were insisting on group tactics from the gorillas. These are not, they just, apparently as soon as the gorilla comes into play, they have like, just because it's called guerrilla warfare does not mean that gorillas are tacticians by default. Just not how it works, man. That just ain't how that works. But I don't know, at least that's always a funny conversational bit. Hey, Shino, welcome in, welcome in. Shino, I got a question for you, buddy. I got a question for you. Gorilla versus polar bear. Who do you got your money on? I must know. Just woke up a few minutes ago. That's a good, I mean, that's a good way to spend your Sunday. Sundays are meant to relax. Gorilla, Shino. No, man, you can't be on the side of the gorilla. Do you know how big a polar bear is? A polar bear is like half a ton and gets to be 10 feet tall. These things are literal monsters. Depends where they're fighting. Oh no, oh no, there's gonna be... What do you mean it depends on where they're fighting? Also, hello, Caffey. But what do you mean it depends on where they're fighting? Just because they're used to ice, but they're not gonna, just because there's some grass underneath their feet, it ain't gonna stop a damn polar bear. Don't give me the duck. Don't give me the damn duck emoji. Or you're raising eyebrows. None of that helps. None of that helps. Are we talking negative 42 Fahrenheit? I mean, I don't think it matters where the polar bear is fighting. Quite honestly, unless, I mean, maybe if a gorilla tries to... But I'm assuming the gorilla and the polar bear are in midst combat. But I mean, even if it's a jungle territory, I don't think the polar bear wins. I mean, the polar bear wins. I don't think the gorilla wins. I think the polars win, but just barely. Hold on, I got the freaking button for you, Penguin. I got the damn button for you, brother. That's what I think of your little joke. I should have these on like little buttons I can hit to hit them right away. Like have a little soundboard or something going on. Oh God, what's that? Now forget about gorillas and polar bears. Whatever Caffey just posted. Now that's the real thing we got to throw in contention. Well, if they're used to cold climates and they're suddenly in a warm climate, then doesn't that? I assume it maybe makes them exhausted a little bit faster, but I mean the size difference is so massive. Like it's the polar bear is like 2.5 to 3 times the gorilla size, and a gorilla's already big. You know what I mean? Like it's a massive creature, a polar bear. She's got some knockers that'll knock ya. Alright, who's this? So, Moth. Whoever Moth is. Moth versus Polar Bear. Finari Mori. With that or a Polar Bear? Draw. I'm making this fight take place inside the sun. Okay, well, you have fun with that even. You're avoiding the whole point of the damn discussion. You're like those people that do like asterisk dodge asterisk. Like this like I dodge. Like that's you, Evie. That's you. Middle of an RP fight, they just do asterisk dodge asterisk. Like you're avoiding the whole meat of the conversation. Teleports behind Bullet Bear. See, just like that. I remember that, Lamau. I think anybody who was young, like was engaged in RP shenanigans at anything when they were younger, definitely came across people who did that stuff. I don't know if like role play, like chat rooms and whatnot are still popular in the modern era. I know they were when I was growing up, because there's a whole bunch of different like chat rooms and like Guy Online also had stuff like that. So it was like chat rooms and it was like online forums. They were more popular nowadays. There's no point. There is point in this conversation. What are you talking about? The whole conversation's about what we're talking about. That's the point. Asterisk glomps you, asterisk. What about if it takes place on Final Destination, no items? Well, the Polar Bear's got that. That's an easy 10-0 for the Polar Bear. Will forever be my heart. Yeah, Guy Online. I was a Guy Online kid back in the day. I remember trying to convince my parents to use their credit card to buy me one of Gaia Online's donation items. I think it was like $5 you donated to Gaia Online, and then you would get an envelope that would get sent to your character. And I forgot if they let you choose or if it was like a 1 in 2 chance to get one of their donation items. And obviously, the donation items were very expensive in Gaia Online currency, because you got currency in Gaia Online just from using the website. I remember getting hacked on Gaia Online. I wish I could remember my password or I had the original email, because I would love to open up my old account and just get hit with that nostalgia. But I don't remember the original email, nor do I remember the password. I'd say the polar bears are probably filthy casuals, so the gorillas win on Final Destination. What do you mean? Why would the polar bears be the filthy casuals? Summons Charizard to use seismic toss on the polar bear to weaken it for the gorilla. Well, now you're just cheating. All of the kids were into Habbo in my country, but it looked so clunky. Yeah, I never really liked the Habbo look. I think before that, chat, did any of you guys ever play Neopets? I mean, I know most people know about Neopets, but did you guys ever play like the actual game of Neopets? I remember I didn't play for very long. That was more my sister's thing. But I was into it for like a little tiny bit. I wonder if it's crazy. Those old form stuff, some of them have like real value. I think in Gaia Online, now this is really funny. Now you have to really follow the train of logic here. I was on Gaia Online, and I also played TF2 for a little bit. I played TF2 for more than a little bit, but I had access to both accounts at the same time back in the day. And you could end up trading Gaia Online golden items for scrap in TF2, and then you could use the scrap in TF2 to make in-game items. So I remember doing a little bit of transference back and forth back in the day. And it's like, man, some of these online old forums, websites, things like that, they had some actual currency you could play around with. And I wonder if there's anything that's like actually valuable on Neopets. I feel like my Gaia Online account probably had some value at some point, because I played it for such a long time. In Svalbard, there is a law you should never ever lock the car because of what the are you serious, Caffey? Would a locked, I guess you don't lock the car because you're trying to run as fast as possible away from the polar bear? Polar bears need the icy items and need to use a banana peel item on the gorillas. So when you take away the items, no chance. They don't need any of that. They don't need any of those. Just come with the terror. Those are just a nice bonus. No, but I have heard of it. I think it was mainly like, you explored the website by clicking on different like clickable portions of the map, Chino. And then you played minigames to earn currency. And your currency could be used to feed your Neopet, buy your Neopets, like, clothing items, and maybe buy new Neopets, I think? Something like that, at least. I tried Neopets for one day and got bored. Yeah, that was kind of a similar experience when I was younger. I definitely did not stick with Neopets very long. I cosplayed as Norway from Italia and Gaia Online. Man, there was a lot of... That was something that people loved doing. I feel like... I think Fooly Cooly was popular back in the day during Gaia Online. Because you could... There's a lot of Haruko cosplayers back in the day. I forgot. I think there was a Kanti that you could make yourself into Kanti from Fooly Cooly, I think. Exactly. That's terrifying. Like having to be anywhere where a polar bear encounter is even a chance seems terrifying. Hello, Wimpy. Hello. I love Neopets. Yeah, just talking about it. Like, I was never super into it, but it was always, I know it was super popular. Melfon. Hello, hello. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. Have a good day. A less spooky day, hopefully. You're always playing some spooky stuff over there, but hopefully your day is either less spooky or more spooky. You know, for spooky adjacent characters, do you think they like, Chad, do you think a spooky character, do they like a spooky day, or do they, or does it get a little, too much? Maybe a mundane day is just what the doctor ordered for, like, a spooky character. Like, a Headless Horseman, does he always want a spooky day, or does he just, like, occasionally want, like, a relaxing, just, like, trot on the park sort of day, you know? No one ever asked how the Headless Horseman is doing. Everybody's always just trying to run from him. It's fucked up. What if a Headless Horseman's got feelings, you know? Then again, without the head, that's where the brain is, and that's where I assume most of the feelings come from. Maybe he doesn't have feelings. You know, we gotta put more research. We have to put more research into this. I don't know if I'm going to find the answers here. So what have you been up to this weekend, chat? Anything fun? Anything of massive interest? You guys been playing any games? Watching any new movies, anime, reading any mangas and mangos? I've mostly just been Undertaling it up. I have already beaten it, played it once. I've gotten basically the secrets, most of the secret encounters done. But I was playing a little quickly because I didn't want to get spoiled by anything online. So now I'm going back and playing through Deltarune all over again, and I'm really taking my time and enjoying myself. So it's a little longer, but I'm having a really good time with it. I got to buy some game devs for the playtest. Ooh, did you get, what game are you testing out, Caffey? That sounds really fun. I love small projects. That's always super cool to me. I re-downloaded Final Fantasy 14. Oh, be careful, Wimpy. Be careful. Man, that Final Fantasy 14 can be a deep, deep cavern that there is no escape from. I stopped playing 14, but I did have a character. I think I've mentioned it before on chat, but I think I have it's either two 90s, or I have a 90 and an 80 or a 90 and a 70 with my red mage and my paladin. Very fun though. Nug drop. Okay, Kiwi, always it's good to see you, Kiwi. Thank you for the daily nuggy drop. Very appreciated. I wonder, is it always a chicken nuggy that you're dropping off, Kiwi, or do you have other flavors of nuggy? Is there a spicy chicken nuggy? Like maybe a fish nuggy? It's a party game inspired by Mario Party. Ooh. They got Blitz mode, which makes everyone throw the dice at once. Huh. Gotta be in the right mood to re-download and get obsessed again. Yeah, that definitely happens. It hasn't hit me in a while, so I think I'm pretty free from its clutches. But that does happen a bunch, where it's just a new game or a new show. Anything, if I get bit by something, I have to go through every bit of it. And I gotta do it until I'm done, you know? That's the same thing that happened with 100 Line Academy. Well, Last Defense Academy 100 Line, something like that. Long ass name. But I played 100 plus hours of that in a couple of weeks time. That was my extended week off from work, so I just I put the pedal to the metal. I needed to see everything. Ah, Lunar's party game. Huh. Lunar's party game. Let's see. The Ultimate Zodiac Party. Oh, it looks very cute. Yeah, it's surprised. That looks very cute, actually. Oh, it's kind of that section kind of looked like a little bit like Smash Brothers when they were all like in that one field with like the percentage HP. Oh, that looks fun. Ah, that's demo 2. Oh, okay, cool. That does look neat. It looks very neat. Very cutesy. But you haven't seen everything. True, I haven't seen everything, but I've seen most of the stuff. There's only a couple routes, a couple endings on 100 line I haven't finished. Which are not like... I got like all the good routes out the way, I think. All the good endings. So I will most likely go back and finish it, but it's lower on the priority list currently. I need to replay... I think maybe halfway through Chapter 3 on Deltarune now. On my, like, second slow and steady playthrough, that is. Speaking of games, though, chat, what are we playing next week? I have just a couple ideas floating around, but I wanted to ask you guys in the chat room, what kind of games you guys feeling like seeing? I was going to be like, well... because I had an issue with my controller, so I was going to ask people what kind of, like, games that would be good with, like, a keyboard and mouse. But, luckily, my brother had a spare controller for me, which saved the day. So, controller gameplay is back on the menu. What are the options? I like to keep things kind of either... I like indies or retro games. Generally, the retro stuff... we can go up to, like, the GameCube. The PlayStation 2 is kind of hit or miss. Some work well, some don't. So I would say PS2 and under, with the PS2 being kind of, like, iffy. Banjo, Darkest Dungeon, Yokai Watch. Hold on, I'm actually going to write... I do want to label some... because I like... yeah, Link to the Past is a good one, too, Penguin. See, sometimes I say these ideas, and then, as Evie has very clearly described it, the sieve acts up, and I immediately forget some of the game suggestions. Tomba's a good one, Wimpy. I haven't played Tomba in a while. Move this over here. So we got Banjo, Darkest Dungeon, Yokai. Yokai Watch is interesting. I'd like to at least try out Yokai Watch. I haven't played Yokai Watch at all, but it sounds interesting. Hey, Kato! How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're giving out... I'm looking for some game suggestions currently, Kat. I had kind of a bit of like a brain fart over the weekend, so I wasn't sure what to play. So everybody's giving some suggestions for games. Anything that's like an indie or a retro game from the PlayStation 2 or earlier is what I'm looking for. So, Link to the Past, a bunch of people put into there. Link to the Past. Lunar. Okay. How long or short threshold? Shorter will probably get played. 8 hours is acceptable. The longer games will probably have to wait until we have like a slot for longer games up. But shorter games I can go through quicker. Like Lunar is like a longer-ish game, but it's something we could potentially get to, or at least play a couple of streams of. See if people are down for that, you know? 8 hours should be pretty acceptable, though. I think that's probably how long Wario will end up taking at our current pace. Zelda Master Quest. Lunar is in your backlog. You haven't played Lunar before. That one I'm surprised by, Evie. That seems like it's up your alley. Bok Toy, the sun is in your hand. Not Octoy, it's Bok Toy. I don't know how Octoy ended up in this thing. Okay. And I can hook you up for the... Okay, cool. I do want to try out... Darkest Dungeon, I think, would be pretty fun, too. Because you guys could all end up being my minions within the Darkest Dungeon. Which I think would be really fun, just naming you guys after that. Yeast. Yeast Oath in Falgana. Okay, cool. I'm typing up a small list here, so this way this will not get I cannot forget this because I am literally typing it down in another window on the side. Ooh, Commander Keen. Interesting. Oh, maybe make it a roulette. And now that's... Kato, you might be onto something here. Doing like a viewer roulette sort of deal? That could be pretty fun. Yeah, that could be something. I'll definitely need some more. There's this site that lets you make a roulette. Yeah, that's what I used for Final Fantasy 1. So we could put that in there. That's a good idea. I should grab some more. I should grab some more games. If you guys got some more game suggestions, throw them at me. But a nice big wheel would be fun to do, I think. Just like throw a game in there, see what we play next. That's a cool idea. Shadow of Colossus. We'll see. That might be. Well, no, I think they have a. Did they have a remastered version of that on Steam, don't they? Shadow of Colossus now? Yeah, that's PS2, but don't they have like a remastered version or something of it? No, really? I know they had the sequel. Locked to Sony consoles. Wasn't their sequel not locked to Sony consoles? Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud's a good one, too. I do really like Dark Cloud. It gets so emotional fighting against those Colossus. Yeah, that's... Fighting against... Though, I don't know if it'll hit quite as hard for me, because knowing that's kind of the whole shebang of the game kind of makes it a little less impactful. Like, that's something you also kind of want to come into blind, I think. Though, it's still a very nice spectacle. Okay, you checked? Locked to Sonic. Wow. Weird. The sequel's also locked? Huh. Bizarre. For some reason, I thought it wasn't. Yeah, Dark Cloud's a cool one. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon I also was thinking of as well. I do think a dungeon crawler would be kind of fun to try out. I've never played the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, and I'm relatively blind on them. So that could be a fun one, too. It's a Sony first party. Ah. Yes, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Which Pokemon do you become? That could be pretty fun, honestly. I would hope maybe Piplup, because I do really like Empoleon. But that's only... I assume all the little Pokemon in the game have, like, a certain personality that comes along with them. Oh, hold on a second. We still... should still be that one. Let me go to YouTube. And update. Emulator is no longer trashing and apparently can run Shadow of the Cloud. Ah, very nice. That's what I was that's what I was a little bit worried about, because I know that the PCSX2 sometimes runs into some issues. I don't know if that crash made us stop streaming on YouTube, so I just want to pull that up. I think we're good. No, it looks like we're just fine. Okay, cool. Seems much abstaining in my future. Well, you know, I guess it kind of depends. It just kind of depends on how I do them, what the wheel is, and all that jazz. Or if I go for the, they're still up in the air on what we actually play. But I do appreciate all the suggestions. It's a very good series of suggestions. Though if I did the wheel, it'd probably be full of shorter games. So I don't think Lunar and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon probably wouldn't be in them because those are like longer-ish games. But the shorter games would definitely be that's in my mind. First steps, first like stage of the wheel. Shorter games get thrown on the wheel, and then we roll the wheel to see what we play for the night, sort of deal. What are we sipping tonight? Well, right now I'm just sipping on some good old diet sody pop. Though I've talked about it before. I am a fan of the oat milks. I don't know if I'm gonna go downstairs and like get a good old glass of oat milk or whatnot. I might do that. Sody pop doesn't refresh quite as much as other things sometimes. Let's check at something real quick, chat. And then the wheel spin. RNG makes me sad. Why? That's part of the fun, Evie. You don't know what'll happen. You don't know what'll happen till it happens. I love a Diet Coke from McDonald's in particular right now. McDonald's soda does have something in it, doesn't it? I feel like any sort of beverage from McDonald's, people have talked about Sprite being like a mana potion or something from McDonald's before. But their sodas seem quite strong. I've spun the wheel and got cancer. Well, I don't know. I don't want to spin whatever wheel you got your hands on, Evie. Your wheel seems exceptionally like there won't be any of that on my wheel, I assure you. Extra bubbly. There's something. There's absolutely something. Don't add plutonium to the wheel. It always beginner's trap, cat. It's a beginner's trap. Everyone adds plutonium to the wheel, thinking that you'll never land on plutonium. It gets everybody though. It gets everybody. But yeah, usually I have a little bit more to chat about this, but I haven't done too much this week besides, like I said, besides just doing my Delta Rune thing. I think I was calling it Undertale earlier. But I've rebeaten Chapter 1, Chapter 2, I'm halfway through Chapter 3. Probably will finish up Chapter 3 and 4 in the next couple of days. But then I gotta find something new to play in my own free time. Like I said, maybe I'll finish up 100 Line, maybe. But I gotta try out something else on my own. Like I said, I might go do Metaphor ReFantasio again. I do need to actually finish that game, but it would require me to replay it entirely. I do think I'm kind of done with Unicorn Overlord, though. I don't think that one hit quite as hard as I wanted it to. It was very easy for me to just kind of go like, eh. You know, like right now I'm just like, I don't really care if I go back to that game. Nothing's like dragging me back to it. I think the combat's fun, but the story isn't interesting. I think it sets up to be something cool, but to me at least, I'm not like engaging with it. Ooh, Metaphor. Metaphor I did love. It's a shame. It's surprising. Unicorn Overlord is great. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good, but I don't think it's not dragging me back to it. I think one of the problems is it's an open world RPG, which I don't think I jive with those very often. Final Fantasy 1's a little bit different of a story because even though it's open world, it's very it's open world as in you can go from place to place, but there's not like a million little things to do. In Unicorn Overlord, there's a million little things to do, and that does grab my attention, but it does pull me away from the meat of the game. Didn't you like Xenoblade? I did like Xenoblade, but I think if I had better things to play, I would not have finished Xenoblade. It's one of those things, like it's a good game, but it's not a great game. And I've got games I'm more interested in playing than Unicorn Overlord currently. When I was beating Xenoblade, I don't think I had anything of that I was more interested in at that time. Nothing was really blowing me away. So a game that was pretty good was enough to grab my attention. And at some point, I got really frustrated at it. I was like, all right, I'm beating this shit. You know, like at that point, my own frustration locked me into place. And I was like, all right, I'm beating this. I don't think, like I said, I don't think Unicorn Overlord is bad or even mediocre. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I did spend a lot of time doing the side quest in Xenoblade, and I remember not liking that. But I did it anyways, because I'm an idiot who cannot resist the maiden call of the extra content. Even though I was like, oh, you know, I really don't like doing this. I should probably be doing something else. But then I was like, well, but it's... I haven't filled out this check marks, though. This box is unchecked. I have to check the box. There's no way I can't check the box. It has to happen. And so, like I said, I think I would have enjoyed Xenoblade more if I was able to resist that Siren's Call a little better. I don't know about you guys, chat. Maybe that's just a... I don't think that's just a me thing, but maybe it's a less common thing. Where some people just are not affected by the maiden call of extra content. But for me, I don't know. It's hard for me to not do that. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Well, I like Fire Emblem game a lot. It's really straight to the point. And also, Donkey Kong Country 3, man, that was a good game. It had extra content, but it was quick and to the point. And then you got a whole nother world out of it. Very cool stuff. Monkey. Monkey indeed. Monkey indeed. I don't think I'm insane enough to go for 105% completion on DKC 3. But I'll take the 103 and be satisfied with it. I still can't believe that's an actual... You have to put in a cheat to play hard mode in DKC 3. It's still wild and wacky to me. Oh, maybe we can go back to DKC 2 at some point and get the extra monkey stuff that we haven't finished. I'd like to revisit DKC 2 at some point. Get the secrets we didn't finish. Though DKC 2 secret gathering is not as favorable for me as DKC 3 is. Some might say it's easier. I think it's just like DKC 3. It definitely part of it's being easier, but it's also they have a pattern, so you know where generally where you need to be looking. And a lot of them are not hidden behind fake walls and whatnot. If getting all Creme coins in DKC 2 is too much of a drag, there's a cheat to spawn all 75 Creme coins in stage 1. Wowee. That's a lot. That's a lot of Creme coins. Also, it kind of sounds like a cryptocurrency, the way you're describing it. I don't know. I feel like DKC 2's thing with their secrets is some of their levels are not really meant for exploration, so it makes it hard to justify hunting for them. You know what I mean? If the levels were a little bit more like made for some of these levels were made for exploration, then it'd be a little easier. But stuff like the mine cart, the raising water, I think there's like a light one that you really don't get a chance to explore in. And there's a few of those kind of variations. They're not really meant for exploring, so it's a little bit more annoying to go hunting. And then the really, really vast maps make it also kind of annoying to hunt for secrets because they're just so big and there's a lot of empty space. Come to mind is a lot of the water maps. They're just massive. And there's not a lot in there. So you just kind of start rubbing against the walls. Oh god, the light one. Yeah. K rules K Ripto. Hey, that's pretty good, Cat. That's pretty good. K rules K Ripto. I like that one. That one makes me chuckle. Yeah, also we should probably... We haven't played like an actual Pokemon game in a while. You can do like a Pokemon Nuzlocke soon. Mariomon definitely... I think we can all agree who is watching a lot of Mariomon is Mariomon definitely overstayed its welcome. Which is unfortunate. A lot of care went into Mariomon. That much I can tell you. But it definitely overstayed its welcome, especially the last dungeon. Got a live dex, all of the A live dex? What's that, Caffey? I've not heard the term live dex before. I have to agree, Mariomon was really good, but the end game was a little bit... Yeah, I'm not even... I think I still would have like a couple more hour, maybe like an hour or two of exploring the end game to get to like the final gym, and then necessarily Elite Four after that, I think. I assume, at least. Maybe there's not, though. But yeah, also, like you can't... Pokemon is not made for these really massive labyrinthian dungeons that just have like a bunch of trainers in there, because it's just... Like, I mean, most Elite Fours kind of have that, but they're generally not filled to the gills with trainers. And they're more like a test of endurance. While this is like kind of a proper dungeon with like different floors, multiple like checkpoints, healing stations. So I don't think Pokemon really excels like that. It's basically you have absolutely all the Pokemon on the PC. So one Bulbasaur, one... Oh, wow. Trying a Gen 3 is really, really difficult. Yeah, that sounds like a hell of a challenge. Ooh, excuse me again. Always start yapping too much. I start yawning. But yeah, that sounds like a hell of a challenge. I've never heard of that before, Caffey. It sounds kind of neat, though. But like, if you're a super fan of one of those games, that sounds like really neat. You need all of the games, including the GameCube ones, and you gotta glitch with bad eggs if you need Celebi. Wowee, yeah, that's a lot of trouble you go to. It's a cool, if you really, like I said, if you're a super fan of those games, though, that sounds like a really fun way to get some extra content out of that. I've never even thought about that before. When we said live dex, I was like, oh, maybe it just means a full dex. Like, you know, you caught every single thing. And maybe you're in a Nuzlocke, so you can't let them faint. You know? Like, that would be, in my mind, a live dex. But to catch every single Pokemon, like a singular of every single one, that's a hell of a challenge. Could you imagine doing that on Sword and Shield? Not Sword and Shield, Ruby and Violet. Could you imagine the 1,000 something Pokemon? Yeah, and you gotta catch one of every single kind? N would be so proud. You know what? Maybe I should play Black and White. I don't think I've ever finished Black and White. That's where N's from, right? I enjoyed Animal Well. Unsure if that type of game is up your alley. But maybe. I feel like I've heard of Animal Well before. What kind of game is it, J-Man? Looks like a platformer of some sort. It's got the retro aesthetic, which I do like. He's from, yeah, and is from Black and White. Yeah, he's from Black and White. AKA the last time Game Freak put genuine effort. That I've heard a lot of, also the Cappy, I've heard that a lot as well. I've heard a lot of people had a crush on N growing up. I've heard N is quite the heartthrob. But Lance is forever. Ah, I see. what is it? N was just the crush, but Lance is for the forever love. Ambient exploration Metroidvania. Huh. Interesting. He has prevailed since Gen 2 and I was Wii 10. Oh, that is cute. You've had a crush on one character for so long. Then now if that's some true love, I don't know what is. It might be fun to try out something like that, J-Man. I like to do some more indie games that are like retro aesthetic-y. I haven't played many of them. I guess the most we've played was that WarioWare-like game. I forgot its name. It's been a minute since we played it, but it was pretty fun. The demo that was kind of like Invader Zimmy. But that was cool. I do like trying out some weirdo games occasionally. Oh, I guess we did try out Barbecue Enna. Oh, Shovel Knight Penguin. That's a great idea to throw onto the list. I have played Shovel Knight. I love Shovel Knight. It's been a long time since I've played it. The 2D husbando romance. Yeah, you know, everybody's got their favorite. There's not a catchy rhyme for husbando like the whole more than one waifu will ruin your lifeu. There's nothing catchy like that for husbando. But I assume the idea is pretty similar. That one time that Lance killed that rocket grunt with Dragonite really made my heart skip a beat. He's so dreamy when he turned that rocket grunt into nothing but charred remains. Ooh la la. Shovel Knight all characters? What do you mean by... So once you beat... I don't remember the end. I'm assuming that you can get new characters at the end of Shovel Knight, Eevee? Is that the idea where you say all characters? 'Cause I know it's like a Mega Man sort of deal. Where you kind of go to different stages and you fight bosses. Like I said, it's been a really long... It's probably been like... maybe a decade? Probably less than a decade, though, since I played Shovel Knight. I assume less than a decade. When did Shovel Knight come out? Nice. 2014. Okay, yeah. So probably, I think I probably played around 2016, 2015, something like that. So almost, yeah, probably like close to a decade-ish. There is nothing to ruin further in my bitchy of a lifeu. All characters are available from the get-go now. Ah, okay. There are DLCs adding 3 more characters, and at least 2 of them have unique levels. Oh, very cool. Very neat. That was a great suggestion, though, Penguin. I'm glad you... See, I thought of that game, too. So that's why I'm really glad to just kind of ask you guys for some ideas so I can write them, like, type them out. And then save this over here. I definitely think Link to the Past is on the menu. I've been wanting to play Link to the Past for a while. So I don't see why we hold off on that one. I definitely want to play Link to the Past. Banjo could be cool too. I haven't played Banjo in a minute. What else we got here? Yokai, Boktoy, Ys, Commander Keen, which is a fun one. I have to figure out how to play Commander Keen, but that's also a cool one. Shadow of the Colossus, Dark Cloud, Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I like a lot of these. These are cool. I'm definitely going to keep a nice running tally of some of this stuff. Yeah, and Tomba and Yokai Watch, Lunar. Yeah. I got them all written down over here as well. Tomba's a fun one, too. Tomba would be a good... I think that's like an 8-ish hour... Oh, I need to put Ape Escape on here. Ape Escape. Just remember that one as we were talking about games. I know... That was one of Penguin's suggestions at one point. And I do like Ape Escape. I haven't played that in a very, very, very long time, but Ape Escape would be great. Choice over... At least, I do like having a big list, so I can just kind of grab from this list when I don't have an idea for myself of what I want to play. I can just reach over here and grab something out of there. I mean, I've got all the Mega Mans to go through, too, still. Mega Man 3, I think I enjoyed way more than Mega Man 2. I said, it sounds from Kato, who I believe is one of the Mega Man experts of chat. I say one of, because I know there's many Mega Man fans in here. But I think liking 3 over 2 is not super controversial, but slightly. But I found 3 just way, way more enjoyable. Definitely more than 1. 100% more than 1. 1 I feel like you could just probably skip. Not really lose out on much. But 3 was really good. I had a blast with 3. You know, before A Link to the Past, Link had pink hair. Oh, really? That was... I wonder why they had that, honestly. What was the point of the pink hair? Did Zelda always have pink hair? Or was she blonde and maybe they made Link pink to diverse the two of them? So I know a lot back in the day. Ooh, I did play Secret of Mana, but Legend of Mana be fun. Also, I could just go through Secret of Mana. Listen, I don't need an excuse to go through Secret of Mana. I love Secret of Mana. Put the Mana series games up here as well. I love Secret. Definitely is short. You could beat Secret in like 2 to 3 sessions, probably. I think you can, especially because I know it pretty well. I could definitely beat it in under 10 hours. Not super, but it becomes controversial after the only played 2 and maybe X1 minority got really loud. Ah, yeah, that's true. That's why Mega Man 9 is Mega Man 2 Part 2. Mega Man 10 is Mega Man 2 Part 3. And Mighty Gunvolt is Mega Man 2 Part 4, but we lost CIP. Legend is fun, but if you do one thing out of order, it feels like it's ruined. Also, that's Mega Man Legends I should put on this list as well. I haven't played Mega Man Legends in a long time, and that one would be really fun to go through, too. Okay, cool. If you guys have any other ideas, continue to feel free to throw them in there. There's even a game suggestion channel in the Discord that is getting used for Steam deals, which is appreciated, but not in its intended use, but it's still appreciated. If Kiwi's still in here, it's appreciated what you're doing in there. Ooh. Terranigum? Throw that in there. And I know Lufia 2 was also something like, it's always that Yeek bit that I think back to, where they make, you know, Yeek being the popular game that's, well, not popular game. It's the indie RPG game, and they mock all of the popular, like, tropes from 90s kids. And one of the lines is like, Secret of Mana, Lufia 2, something else. Those games were like the course of my childhood, man. So, Lufia 2 could be interesting to go through as well. The sequel to Illusion of Gaia. Illusion of Gaia. Oh, and that's also... Did you guys ever play the Mickey Mouse Quest that was on the Super Nintendo game? God, that's the first... As soon as I heard Illusion of Gaia, I forgot... What is the Mickey Mouse game called that's on the Super Nintendo? I think it's Illusion something. The Magical Quest. That's what it is. That one I liked a lot as a kid. I have no idea what it's like nowadays, but I remember liking Magical Quest when I was young. Because you got different, like, it was that Princess Peach game before the Princess Peach game was out. Like, you could find different costumes for Mickey. And depending on the costume that you were in, Mickey would have different magical powers. I think he was a wizard in one. He was like a fireman in another. And I forgot the others. But yeah, that was kind of the concept of it. That you get into different costumes with Mickey, and he would have different magical powers based on that. Mystical Quest, yeah. It was a fun one. I haven't played that one in a long time. Yeah, Virtue's Last Reward. I was actually... That was going to be on the list before I found a controller that worked. I was like, well, if I have to play a mouse and keyboard-esque game, Virtue's Last Reward could definitely get put on the docket. Yeah, that one we should do pretty soon, huh? My brain, though. Yeah, it's a Robin Hood kind of guy in one. That's true. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be outstumped by these puzzles, and I'm going to be mad about it. Virtue's Last Reward is the next Sunday game? That could be. It's definitely going to be our next long game, that's for sure. By the time you'll play it, you'll have forgotten what happens. What happened in 999 is all in there. That was... Maybe I don't remember every single bit, but I definitely remember the majority of the storyline on that one. Brain will atrophy if you don't use it. I suppose that's true. Hey, Luigi! Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. How you doing? That's a good idea, though. Virtue's Last Reward should be played... I think you guys are right. We should play that pretty shortly. I think if that's not on this week's schedule, I'll probably put it on next week's schedule and play Virtue's Last Reward. We should get into it. I should face the music, work out my brain. We'll get the picture of, that old meme comic where it's two guys walking side by side. One has a really buff chest, and one has a very big head. And the buff guy asks, "Where do you work out?" And he says, "The library." Listen, I have a very funny anecdote that I'm talking about, J-Man. Very funny anecdote. You messed up the middle of it. My whole punchline is destroyed. I was going to say that I work out at the Virtue's Last Reward. Now it's all gone. It's all done. Does it cure poison? No, it's You know what? I'm not. Nope. I'm not dropping the whole bit. You guys have all ruined it. I'm done with it. You guys ruined the whole bit. I hope you're satisfied with yourselves. It's probably not the popular opinion, but Virtue's Last Reward is my favorite in the trilogy. Really? Yeah, that makes me kind of excited, Penguin. I like 999 a lot. I think the only part about 999 I didn't like was the ending puzzle, because it wasn't really a puzzle, and it didn't really immediately click for me, and it was mostly like a dramatic thing. Some of the effect definitely dropped off for me, but mostly that was a good ride from start to finish. Yeah, it was more of a finale set piece in a puzzle, yeah, but the fact that you could fail it, was kind of like, this is a little annoying. 999 and VLR are pretty close. That does give me, like... That does make me feel good about trying the newer one. Have you ever played Outer Wilds? I have not, Luigi. I have not. Is it a good one? I know I've heard a lot about Outer Wilds. I know that's another one you kind of have to go in blind for. Is what I know about Outer Wilds. And you're, like, in a spaceship. That puzzle was changed, too. It used to be Sudoku. What? What a bizarre final... I mean, at least the new puzzle makes a little bit more thematic sense. Still not great, but I think it's probably better than Sudoku. In blind is epic. Special experience. Okay. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but you know what? That's same thing with 999, and I think we all had a pretty good time with 999. So I'll throw it in the list at least. Outer Wilds is one of Josh's favorite games. We have the soundtrack. The soundtrack's that good, huh? Sudoku was the shiz back in the day. Outer Wilds was basically the New Vegas with a Futurama theme. Ooh. Yeah, it's thematic in the fact that they all have numbers, but I don't know, maybe something a little bit more personal to the characters, like personal to the experiences of the two characters that are going through it at the end. I mean, I get it though. Sudoku 1 through 9, that does, like, you know, definitely does connect to the characters. But it's not like, I don't think any of their personality traits was enjoying Sudoku puzzles or like crosswords or whatnot. For example, same rules as usual, plus there are shapes all over the grid. Oh! Well, some of the numbers had to be a certain number. Interesting. We failed the final puzzle. We shall commit Sudoku. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Cat, you're killing it tonight, brother. You're killing it tonight. Hey, make sure to tip your waitress. Tip your waitress for this guy over here. It does sound kind of cool. Yeah, I know there was some similar puzzles to that, Eevee, where I think it was kind of like Sudoku, but you ended up making a image out of the board once you're finished. Something like that. In exchange, there were no numbers filled in at the start. 81 blank spaces. Oh, wow. Needs a coder to make this digitally. Picross! Yeah, I think that was it. That name sounds familiar at the very least. Sounds like Nanograms Picross. Okay, yeah, the Picross sounds like a familiar name, so I think that's what it is. It probably is. Got the Zelda Picross. Well, I'm assuming it was like a DS download or something. Makes sense for it to be like a DS game or something. All right, chat. Let me before we start talking for another hour, I guess we should probably play the game, huh? At some point, we should probably play the actual video game. The fuck are games? You know what? Eventually, we have to figure that out. Someone's got to tell us what these video game things are supposed to be at some point. All right, let me open up this. Where are you, Dolphin? There we go. Bump, 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 bump. Remember Pokemon Picross? Ooh, I love Picross. I bought all the ones on the 3DS. That seems like a fun, like, before mobile, like, apps were a big thing. I bet you that was, like, a really fun way to do it. Finally, I got WarioWare Touched. Ah, very cool. My backlog is absurd. Well, at least WarioWare Touch is a pretty short experience. So that one you can probably go through in just a couple hours, you know, once you get the... I assume at least. Maybe it's a little longer than I assume, but I assume it's like a... It's like a 2 to 4-ish hour game that just has like a lot of replayability if you so desire. That'd be kind of my assumption. Thinking of the other like WarioWare games. Alright, let's get into it, Chateau. Get our Iron Man thing up there. Good old Starscream in the corner. And it's gotta poke this once or twice. Ooh, Spyro. Spyro's a good call. Yeah, let me put that on the list. Spyro I would absolutely go through. That's a good call, Wimpy. That's a good one. I will never forgive Jill. Me and you both, brother. I will never forgive her for taking off with 2. Firstly, making the believers lose. Secondly, losing 2 of my good items. Thirdly, she was a strong unit. There's a lot of evil Jill accomplished all in one setting. And the fact that she's also a beginner's trap. A lot of evil in Jill's heart. In fact, damn you, Jill. You gave the... No, I killed her, so I believe that was... I believe I was only going to give it to the believers if I could get away with not killing her. But then I had to kill her. So I'm pretty sure that went to... That ended up going to the doubters. Copium. Listen, I was trying. I was like, oh, if I don't kill her, then it's fine. But I ended up having to kill her, so... Alright, let me know how the volume is, by the way, chat. It should be good. But do let me know if it needs to be lowered or heightened at all. I didn't vote on that one because I figured you scam. You didn't figure entirely incorrect, is what I would say. I said, I did give it to the doubters because I killed her, but if I could get away with it, I wouldn't have given it to them. I regret a bit suggesting, let's try to talk. Never thought about that outcome. Me neither, Luigi. Don't feel bad. I would have never... In a million years, I would have never thought Fire Emblem was going to do that. Ahem. The Crimean army defeats General Petrain, one of King Ashnard's feared four riders, and finally arrives home. The princess's return is met with the jubilation and tears of the retainers who had managed to survive. As long as we have Princess Elisina, Crimea will be liberated. These are the words that gave the people hope as they endured the harsh rule of a conquering country. The silent masses, who longed for the restoration of their homeland, slowly begin to give voice to their dream. Surely, they think, this chance to see Crimea freed will not be wasted. That was comedy. It was bullshit is what that was. I'll still hold... That was the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in a video game before. Was that right? No, maybe the 1%. Death was kind of bad. That one was all... At least Fire Emblem continues to have the most bullshit award in it, despite my love of the series. It proceeds to be wasted. Sounds like that's what we're setting it up to be wasted. Ahem. Can it be? There is no mistaking my words. The princess has returned to Crimea. Lady Lucia serves as her guide. They should be on their way here as we speak. How long has it been since we've seen the princess? We have been living for the day where we steal the eyes from Dayan's army and bring her home. And now it has come. Indeed, for His Majesty, for the Queen, and for Crown Prince Renning as well, we must ask its one and support our beloved Princess Elisina. Yes, if all goes well, our dearest wish will soon come to fulfillment. There's no time to wait. If we wish to properly greet the princess and her retinue, there is much to be done. Right. Let's let everyone know. We must divide the task and begin preparations for a feast at once. And flowers must be prepared for the princess's chamber. Oh, we mustn't forget music and entertainment either. I suppose I shall have to polish the silverware table. The silver tableware I was hiding too. You put such refined things. I figured a rustic boor like you would have sold them for a lampshank. Wow. Bastion, what the fuck, man? Coming out at Jeffrey for no real reason. Also, I like the first thing they're doing is planning like returning army that's been on the warpath for like months. And it's like, oh yeah, put some roses in her bedroom. Why is that the first thing they go to? I received the silver from His Majesty when I was awarded my knighthood. I have been saving it for just such an occasion. Well done. Get ready. We're going to be very, very busy. Oh, what a fantastic day this will be. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Wait, why are you preparing for combat? The Crimean retainers are waiting for us at this Castle Delbray. Yes, in your absence, Princess, we used the cellars beneath the castle as a secret meeting place. Boy, she really looks like, Lucina, doesn't she? This Lucia. The names are even super similar. Even the hair color is similar. It's like they just took Lucia and they made her hair a little darker. And you have like female, I think Lucina was her name, right? The female Marth from Awakening. It is from there that we contacted other retainers who were hiding throughout the land. And no one was discovered. Yeah, Lucina. Yeah, doesn't she look just... I mean, all you gotta do is put an N at the end of her name and tint her hair a couple shades darker. We disguised ourselves as merchants or peasants, and Dayan looked right past us. Their arrogance is without equal. Lucia. However, now that we've heard of your return, we are bringing out our hidden Crimean armor and polishing away. Merchants? Joffrey is one thing, but I can't imagine Bastian as a shopkeeper. No one could. That's why he dresses as a street performer. Now that I can see, I'm sure it suited him perfectly. Did he jungle? Did he jungle and top about? Hee. Oh, your grandmother's name. Ah, how would you pronounce that, Luigi? And Joffrey, never have you seen a merchant with such perfect posture. Hee. That sounds just like him. Princess Elisina seems to be having a wonderful time. She's been smiling and laughing for hours. Seems she and Lucia grew up together. She feels completely at ease around her. Interesting, Lucina's name in Japan is pronounced Lucina. Or Luina. Luina? Our soft C pronunciation was basically a mispronunciation that became canon in a fit of meh, screw it from Treehouse. That does sound like localization teams, doesn't it? Why, yes, we gained Warwick. Oh, we mained Warwick. The princess seemed to be of good cheer when she was with us as well, but I suppose she was putting on a brave face. When I see her in this light, I'm reminded that she's only a young woman. What we see now is the princess as she was before Dayan's attack. That is the true Princess Elisina. Good to be home, isn't it? We still have many battles ahead, but for tonight, we should relax and let ourselves forget our cares. No one can continue under this much stress forever, right? I suppose you're right. Nona Lucia. Okay, Lucia. Great lasagna and meat. I do like lasagna and meatballs. New ally Ranulf. MVP Ike, of course. And nothing. We didn't really get any money, though. We got some bonus experience. At the very least. Alright, so. Okay, now we can go to A rank with Leith, which is good. We've been waiting to finish up the cat girl girlfriend arc for a while. Damn you, Jill. Okay, cats. While we finish up the cat girl arc, what weapon did you want? Like an axe, a bow, a tomb, a sword, a lance? Hello, Ike. Hey, Leith, you ready to punish me some more? What the? Oh, this started off as that's a wild take to start off an A rank with. You're taking to my training with remarkable skill. I need to keep up. You think so? Wow, a compliment from Leith. Now that's a big deal. What's that supposed to mean? You're not still holding a grudge about our first meeting, are you? No, nothing like that. It's just... You're powerful, you know. If you compliment me, that means something. What did Ike just say? It's a strong way to start off an A rank, don't you think? Like, that's supposed to be the start of the romance, and he comes up, hey, you ready to punish me? It's like, that's not how you start casual conversation, Ike. Sky Piercer as a custom silver lance. Ooh, that's a good one, too. Bah, you give me too much credit. Say Ike? What? When this war is over, you should... Why don't you come to Gallia? I mean, not like I care, but... Gallia? Right. Well, you could learn even more if you train in Gallia. It's hard living for a Bjork. But if you can handle it, you could take the swordsmanship that runs in your blood to another level. Only if you're my sparring partner. Meh, well, if that's what you want, I guess I'd be alright with that. And life in Gallia may not be so bad. Oh, well, good. It's settled then. Come see us whenever you're ready. I might even look forward to it. You have my word. All right, well, there. The tsundere till the very end. I guess that was as much as we could expect, really. Shut up and kiss me ass interaction. Yeah, pretty much. Poor Rolf. Rolf was doing good, but Rolf definitely got put to the sideline with how strong literally everybody else is. Tanith is this. I do like some dairy as much as the next guy. Now what the... Ooh, pardon me. My question is... For Oscar, we could put Janaf and Oscar together. At least for a B rank. Or we could put Oscar and Tanith together. Those are our two options. Maybe, I know, I think we're going to do Oscar and Tanith if we get to that point. Put Oscar and the bench together. Eh, well, not exactly wrong.
I know. I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan.
Now, you know what? I mean, we don't have a drawing pan-esque character, but alright, so we're gonna... Randolph and Leith, we'll put them to B, I think? Hey there, Leith.
What happened to Dorcas?
We just don't know. Bench grade A support, damn. Poor Oscar, man. What happened? Doesn't anybody like Oscar Mayer around here? Ah, Randolph, glad you could finally join us. Yeah, the tide has finally turned. How are you holding up, Leith? You and Mordecai have shouldered all the burden until now. I'm glad I can finally take some of the responsibility. Apologies are meaningless unless they are backed up with deeds. Ha! I see you're as friendly as ever. By the way, you finally warmed up to this band of mercenaries? In my own way, but there is still some occasional friction. I know they are beasts of habits, but must they always wear so much armor? They overwhelm our noses with the stink of iron and makes it difficult to sniff out the enemy. Well, there's nothing you can do about that. You can go to Ike and ask them to fight in the buff, but you won't have much luck. And their eyes are so useless. I'm amazed the species has lived this long. Being blind in the dark is lethal. There's nothing they can do about that, Leith. I suppose not. Still, they've done better than I expected. I'm glad to hear they haven't completely let you down. You had quite the tragic look on your face when you first learned you had to travel with Ike and his merry band. Bah, can you blame me? Delivery from the damn ad always gets me. It's pretty good. They really gave it their all. You got his bro killed. He was never the same since then. Luigi lost his Mario. A true modern day tragedy. Okay, I think we're good here. Skills. I don't think there's any skills that we need to put around, right? Yeah, we still have the ultimate skill to give to somebody, but I mean, if she had 5 more capacity, I'd probably just put Wrath on her, or I just put Soul on her. To be quite honest, she's that good. I mean, once Astrid's 20, we can take off Paragon. I could also refer to Kiran because, yeah, true. Oscar's been through a lot, guys. Oscar's been through a lot. He's definitely had his share of burdens. Yeah, he just gets Roar, which is fine. I did also think about giving it to him, because it just cancels... Like, there's a certain percentage, a chance that he just doesn't get attacked, which is really good. And then if I was using Volk earlier, man, I really should have, because Assassination is crazy. But yeah, I think we're fine here. Supports are done. There's no info. Sad part is he's seen none of it. These are really going at him, huh? All right, Kato, did you say anything about... Ah, a lance. Okay, we want a lance for that. Fine by me. Let me just put... Who could use a lance? She could use a lance. We could give a lance to Oscar. Oscar could use all the help he could possibly get. We got B lances. She's got B lances. Okay. Let's sell something on him. Let's see, what has he got on him? We can sell his Iron Lance, because whatever we get him is definitely going to be replacing the Iron Lance. So we'll just do that, and then we'll go to the Forge. Lance. Unfortunately, I don't think this... Yeah, it's an A Lance, so we can't... We can't give him that, but we can give him the Steel. You call Lance a steamed hand, despite the fact that they are very easily forged. Or they're quite clearly forged. Yes. Alright. Max out the hits. Crits. Seems pretty good to me. I don't need to change the weight. He should have more than 13 strength. Yes, this could be... And did you want a color for your weapon of choice, Kato? Damn. Red despite jail. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm glad we're on the same level. Damn you, Jill. Let me just make sure that's how you spelled it up here. Damn you, Jill. Perfect. Okay. And we make it red. All right, we're set. The damn you, Jill, has been given. All right, now let's see how this party is clearly going to be ruined, and we're going to have to fight our way through. Like, obviously, there's a map, right? Things are going to go badly. Today is the happy day of the princess returns, yet the goddess sees fit to bring rain. I wonder what this could mean. Calm rain is like a kiss upon the face, a scent and feel unparalleled in kind. Reunions in the rain are most heartfelt. Say, Bastian, how far do you suppose the princess and her escort have come? Why aren't they here yet? Ah, listen, friend, you've asked me that same question 58 times, and I have responded 57 times. But now... 58 comes anon. You need to calm yourself. I know, but it's only a little while longer. Make no mistake, our princess will arrive today. I understand your patience. I really do. But you're general of our little army. If you act so, the men will react in kind. You're right. A true knight is the essence of composure. Take a deep breath. Breathe in... and out. You too, chat. Woo-wee. See? Don't you feel better? Blast, it's no good. I'm going to go, check on stuff. What am I supposed to do with him? Oh, what is he anyway? Is he a sage? He kind of looks like a sage. Well, I snort pepper. Oh, no! Bastion's great attempt at assassination by making you huff pepper. You know what? Before I fight, let me... You know what? I will make sure Zan's redeem... I'll be right back when we grab a drink. I will be gone literally a minute. So you guys just be good for a quick second.
When the kin is gone, the chatters will play.
Oh, Cat, how did you guys do all this? I was gone for literally I was gone for 20 seconds. How is the chat burning down? And what are you trying to get Luigi into, huh? What are you trying to get Luigi into? I can't even leave. The devil, do not try and get for cooking. I know what you are. Oh, I see. You guys just gonna spam emojis, so I can't see what you were doing, huh? Well, very, very smart. I actually can't. I don't have any way to counter that. So very good, very smart. I see you're all big brained over there. But yes, I think I have. I was getting the drink real quick. I got an idea of what we're playing all of next week. So keep an eye out for tomorrow. I have a schedule up. I think you guys are gonna like this week. Okay. But anyways. What? Really? That's them, isn't it? The princess's army? Where? Show me where you're looking. Jeffrey, that's not the princess. Those are Dayan troops. How did you mix that up? Joffrey, man, how did you mix that up? Is there even like a... They wear different colored armor. What? No, please tell me you're joking. Even Oscar see... I mean, you see red dragons in half their army. You would think. You never notice in the right light, Alcina looks like a Dayan battalion. You know? I guess I just haven't seen her in the right light before. Sure, there are many. There's a lot of euphemisms. That's why you need VLR. Why is that, Evie? I would still have to take a break to get a drink occasionally. Ahem. Once we cross the hills, we'll be in Delbray territory. Count Batian went ahead of us, so they should know of your return by now. Speaking of which, here he comes now. I suppose he couldn't wait any longer and came riding to meet you. How sweet. Princess Lucina! Lady Lucia! Bastion, there's no need for you to rush so. I'm coming in your direction anyway. We've been attacked! Castle Delbray is surrounded by enemy troops! No, it can't be. Joffrey's asking as a decoy. You must continue on this road to the southwest. Till the enemy's found us, eh? Nothing to do about it but change course. I'll lead you to another hiding place. What are you saying, Lucia? We must help Joffrey. Bastion? Luck was not with us, Princess. We have no choice. We'll have to abandon our companions in Castle Delbray. No, we will not. Joffrey and the others have survived so much already. I will not abandon them. Princess, please understand. If we could do so without danger to you, we would gladly risk our lives to go back. We cannot do this. Please, Lucia, we must go to the castle. Bastion, you must not do this thing. Joffrey is a knight. Name of our friend's honor, Princess, you must escape. No, no. They've survived this long. They're alive. No. General Ike, we don't have much time. Oh, they... You're asking the wrong motherfucker to walk away from a fight, lady. I just like imagine Ike just walking out to the scene. Man, there's no two ways he's going to say anything but, no, we're going to go fight those guys. While we stand here squabbling, Dayan scouts may spot our position. Please move the army southwest on this road. No, yeah, see, it's like, I knew that immediately. Like, Ike's sprite on screen means, oh, we're fighting those motherfuckers. Pardon? What did you say? We're going to the castle. If it's surrounded by Dayan troops, we cut our way through and join the other knights. Understood? Were you listening? I said we had no choice but to leave them behind. They were lost to us the moment the enemy discovered and surrounded them. They're not so lost that we can't take them back. You are the general of Crimea's army, are you not? Even if only for a moment? I would hope that you would act more in accordance with your responsibilities. I didn't ask or choose to be a general. I was put here by matters of time and circumstance. But as a mercenary, I have a contract with Princess Elisina that's still in effect. That means she's my employer. And right now, my employer says she wants to go and save the people stuck in that castle. Is that correct, Lucina? Yes, I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. So, we're going to help them. If you're so worried about the princess, I'll leave her here with you, and you can keep her safe. My Lord Ike. I mean, Joffrey can handle him, right? Surely we can sit this one out. Surely. Go in the castle. You really shouldn't. We're going to the castle. Okay. That's kind of how it went. My responsibilities are kill them all. Blood for the blood god. There ain't no way Ike is backing down from a fight to go protect his fellow knights. That just ain't happening. Until the prince's army is out of sight, we must not let the enemy spot them. Do what you must to draw their attention. Yes, sir! Oh yeah, those seven troops, they probably got this covered. They're coming into view. Combat formations. All right, well. Outnumbered a little bit. Okay, Volk, I like you, buddy, but you're out. Ah, yes, a Gamba. All right, so. What is our objective? Is it just to keep Joffrey alive? I just want to see what the conditions are before we do the Gamba. Okay, so arrive within 15 turns. Our only loss condition is Ike dying or we exceed the 15. Okay. Seems good. Oh, I have a... Hold up, chat. We might have a reward from last time still up here. One sec while I go and get the Gamba started. I thought I paid out last time's bet, but maybe not. That would be odd, but it is possible. It is me after all. So let's see. No, okay, I paid it out. Okay, weird. Anyways. Well, I lose a unit on this map. 5-minute prediction. All right, Chateau, get to it. All right, so with that underway. All right, so we definitely bring... Let's see what kind of enemies we have today. If some reason I accidentally start the map before being fully ready, I will reset. Just as, you know, I think you guys all know that ahead of time, but just in case I accidentally fat finger something before the match, before I'm all finished, I would just reset the game, because I think I almost accidentally clicked fight. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I'm checking enemy weapons right now. See if there's anything wacky out there. Doesn't look like anything too out of the ordinary currently. Mostly steel weaponry. There's a bolognese, delicious. Okay, so there's one sword master out there with a long sword. Where's he at? All right, and there as well. There's ballistas that we have to keep in mind. I'm assuming Joffrey, yeah, because he's not with us, he is not part of the Gamba. It's only if one of my units die. We got a steel bow here. A bolognese, a killer lance on this guy. Yeah, we gotta be careful of him. There's one killer lance out. Okay, so the special weapons are a killer lance and one longsword, it seems like. Yeah, okay. Killer Lance and a... Oh, a Silver Axe. So this warrior is pretty strong. Though the warriors tend to be kind of weak, surprisingly. Okay, not too much betting tonight, huh? 1.4 for no, and oh, 4K on yes, they will die. Okay, somebody put the money where their mouth is today. J-Man is in now. Oh, okay. So you're thinking I'll lose some guys, huh? All right, so choose units. I'm bringing one more person in. This is chapter 25, Tactician. Chapter 25. Oh no, it's 24. Oh, I thought we just finished 24. You know what? Penguin knows better. I trust Penguin over myself. So chapter 2-4. Chapter 2-4. All right. So do we bring in Titania over Ranulf? I think Ranulf is very strong though. Like, he's a very good unit. Oh, also, let's go back and level up Ranulf real quick. Riz might be good here on the front lines. You know what? Great, good suggestion. I think I'm gonna pass on that one, but you know, it's always good to ask. Just get everybody topped off. That could be topped off. Magic, speed, strength, and HP. You know what? 10 strength. That's a surprisingly bulky-ass mage. All right. The bets are going wild. 5.3 and 6.2. Damn. Strength, magic, speed, luck, defense on Ike. This guy is fucking absurd. Why is Ike so overstated, man? Why is Ike so overstated? Oh, good. Magic. HP, magic, luck, defense, resistance for Nephany. I mean, I like the resistance at least. One magic for Mist. Anybody else? I guess we could put her up to... Yeah, we could put her up to her next level. Like, let me cast Pagan Magics already, player. Really? That's okay, Astrid. You know what? You've been doing good enough. I can let you pass on that one. Oh yeah, we have the magic. We do have the magic lance. Yeah, it might be going to Nephany. She has the highest. She might have one of the highest magic stats among my warriors. Yeah, I think she definitely does. Okay, yeah, so that goes on her. Any minor distraction on Can could lead to end. True. You're not incorrect. Lots of points up for grabs on a map. I expect to be unremarkable. Yeah, there's 3 charges of garlic bread left on good old Nephany. I'll take the Killer Lance, and then you can take the Flame Lance. What kind of swords we got? We got Rubber Ducky for 6 charges. I guess we'll take the Longsword. Healing Edge. This should be fine for her. She's a cat. Okay. Plenty of good spells on... We have Uragano still. We have the Damn You Jill over here. Overconfidence is slow in the city. Oh, I know. Trust me. I've learned my lesson multiple times in this game. I've been taught that lesson multiple times. Don't you even worry. Alright, I think... Bring Ranulf. I like my boy Ranulf. Alright, and then we just gotta reposition people. Mist, get the hell off the front lines. I don't know what the hell... Who decided to put you on the front lines? But it ain't me. I think there won't be any casualties. However, I'm chaotic tonight, and I'll vote for the panic. You know, like, you never... That's the thing. You can never tell what's going to happen in a Fire Emblem round. There's simply too much in the air for you to always know what the correct decision-making process is, you know? It's too up in the air. Alright, I think we're good. Miss the days where we can spend point force deploy. You know what? Maybe for the next Fire Emblem, we can get that going. That might not be bad to throw the force deploy back in there. These Crimean refugees are no easy meats. There are more than I expected. General Rickard! Enemy reinforcements are approaching from the east. What? It appears to be troops from Princess Crimea's army. The army that brushed aside our troops in day and defeated General Petrine at the Riven Bridge. They're marching towards us. I gotta get out of here. Fantastic. I was getting bored hunting stragglers. Let's smash all those curs and wrap ourselves in glory. General Joffrey, it's the Crimean army. Princess Elisina's army is headed this way. Fools, what are you thinking, Bastion? Oh, Princess, it's not too late. Please take wing and flee. Our goal is to rescue those knights near the castle. Attack! Attack, indeed. We gotta attack, we gotta kill. Alright, well, this is a good start. Dangerous guy is... Any dangerous guys here? Guy can't use weight, he's so mad. Yeah, true, right? It doesn't immediately destroy the Gamba. I've managed to secure myself through...
Windmill for the land. Turn forever hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride. It is ticking falling down.
Fro, that was beautiful. Oh, good. I do need a sip. I think it's still a little smoky outside, so I feel like still get a little bit of a dry throat from, because I do have my window open. I do like a nice breeze coming in when I play. But I mean, this is a pretty easy one. I'm just gonna cut this guy in two. Torino has no problem standing up to any of these guys. These guys are all just like steel weapons. I'll check. 25 damage. We have 20. Okay. Yeah, that's an axe user. So we're good. I love how tiny his blade is compared to the massive hunk of metal that he happens to be. Smoky is a fire. I think there is... So there's like some wildfires going on currently that make it like a little bit smoky in the general vicinity. Not like close by or anything, but just they're far enough away that you can still kind of get some of the impact. Go here. I could also go here with Leith and attack. What are we looking like? This guy's got a steel sword. 20, 23, 27. I think that's fine. I think this is fine right here if I put her here to kill this guy. I want to make a good first turn. So if I kill him there, only 3 characters can attack her, I think? Yeah, only 3 characters can attack her. So I think that's fine. Taro Neo is so massive that his sword was like keeping on like, yeah, it looks so funny on him. He's such a giant character. Yeah, she's got 40 HP. She's got like 50 HP. She should be fine. She should be fine. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. Very good. My question here is, I can do this. Attack with the... Oh, I can attack with the Flame Lance. I forgot. And what about you? Guess I could do this. No, what do you mean no Pegasisters? You think I'm not going to use the items given to me? Hello? Of course I'm calling in the Pegasisters. Are you out of your gosh darn mind? Oh yeah, wildfires tend to happen a lot here. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like they're getting more common up here. That's not like super common, but more common. The cowardice of this can knows no bounds. Listen, I want to win, thank you very much. I'm in it to win it. I'm not in it to lose it. My God, this guy has a 6% chance to hit Astrid. Oh, she's going for it. Oh, that was like a 6% chance. Astrid continues to be a monster. You know, that does make me want to prove you wrong. That's for sure. It does make me want to prove you wrong, J-Man. Maybe I could put Ike, like, right... I can put Ike, like, right here. Welcome to global warming. The fire is set and the world is like... Yeah, unfortunately so. Alright, now we can give Ike some extra move. And what kind of trouble can we get with Ike here? Speed and luck? Alright, good. Good for both, honestly. Good for both. I can just sit him next to Leith, I guess. Yeah, with Ravenous equipped, that should be fine. Miss can get over here. Everybody clicked, right? Oh, I guess one thing I haven't clicked is this guy. I can't imagine, though, that influences anything, really. No, it does not. Okay. Like so... Bolting, of course, but we'll just keep... Listen, I just want to test the range with the Oregano, and he's... Randolph has 18 defense. These guys will attack him for very little. Okay. That's fine by me. Alright, J-Man, I'll give you one turn of me not calling reinforcements. I'll give you exactly one turn of it. That's all you're getting out of me. I don't, even with this great advantage this dragon has, I don't think Ike's gonna have much of an issue. As I said, even with that dragon's great advantage, Ike has no problems because he is Ike. He's kind of unstoppable. Huh, he didn't double. That's kind of shocking. That's a little bit surprising to me. Also, they're attacking Turneo despite the Catboy being there who can't attack back. That is shocking. Yeah, I could have sworn they would have attacked the cat boy. Because he cannot counter. Instead of him, who can clearly counter. This AI is very weird, though. And there's one thing I can say about Fire Emblem. It's a weird AI. I'll never quite fully understand it. Oh, there's a double. Ba ba ba. All right, so what are we gonna do, chat? That's my question to you guys. What are we gonna do with all this? How much can we save the man in the mirror? The guy who's telling us to change our ways. Can we save him? Well, these guys, all right. You know what? These farmhands are doing pretty decently. Okay, Geoffrey's got double attack with a bow. All right, brother Geoffrey, you do your thing, man. What the hell are we protecting these guys for? They're doing fine. Okay, that archer maybe not so good. Uh-oh, what is this nonsense? Lucia, Bastion, are you sure you want to do this? The words of Ike ring yet on in my ears. We were so trapped by our own ideas that we were unable to sympathize with your feelings. I'm terribly sorry. Because the two of you think to put me above all else. You say you will sacrifice your lives for me. Yet, even if I'm able to borrow of Ike's strength and win back Hermia, the cost of victory is the lives of you two. I shall never smile again. And joy? Never again would that emotion fill my heart. Princess Elsina, please aid Ike and rescue Geoffrey and the others. Then return to me. Come back alive. For you, we would the world itself depart. We'll be back. Okay, so now I gotta keep these two chucklefucks alive, huh? Oh, Swordmaster, okay. And Parody is pretty decent. 15 strength, though, isn't great. A Sage with Elwind. 19 magic, okay. 12 defense, the fuck? That's pretty damn good. Joy will never fill my heart again if you call Pegasus reinforcements. Listen, that's just too damn bad. It sounds, you know what, real tough to hear about the joy in your heart, Jay, man. Real sad stuff, man. Real sad stuff to hear. Alright, I need to kill him. Goose Guard on Lucia. Not going to be useful for this map, I assume. I feel like that will not be of the utmost effectiveness here. Alright, we kill the mercenary for sure. Or rather, we kill the advanced unit. Oh god, he's ethering right off the bat. Ike, please, man, he just got up to you, man, and you just go and you just whip your sword around first turn. Don't even give the damn guy a second to react. You gotta watch out for the Bolognese. And then you... that's fine. I mean, I don't like getting hit with this. Oh, it's, is that Boulder or Bolt? So ravenous, so hungry. Yeah, I put her in the thicket. Yeah, that makes sense. This seems good. My hand hungers for blood. You know, that sounds... who's that guy from Inuyasha with the mouth on his hand? You think his hand ever hungered for blood? It wasn't a hand, it was like a black hole or something. Insert Eevee Ravenous saying. Eevee does come with her own catchphrases. That is true. That's just a true fact of the matter. Steamed hams. Yeah, steamed hams can take care of this guy. Miroku or something like that. I think so. Yeah, Miroku. Yeah. He hungers for kids. I guess a different kind of hunger. Also, Jesus, man, we're critting right off the top here. Turn 1, everybody's hungering for some blood. Everybody's bloodthirsty. Let's do this sword. That seems okay to me. You guys reach? No, you can't reach. Okay, then that should be fine. They really want to rescue Joffrey. I mean, really. Yeah, their hearts are really into it. Oh, damn it. I forgot. She's not going to be able to kill them. She's going to leave them at 1. Ah, that's annoying. I got to put another unit in there. Oh, well. Not the biggest deal. Astrid moment? An unfortunate moment, we also call that. Alright, he's not going to be able to do jack shit. I think I put him there, and then I double dance. I don't double dance, but I move him here, I dance. Then I can have the 2 mages kill the, miskill. You think so? I mean, I can see. I don't think she's going to have the strength to do it, though. Oh, she doesn't even have weapons on her. Never mind. I did not even put a sword on her. That being said... Okay, we're good. We're good. Elwyn can kill him. And I can use Oregano to kill the other guy. Was that a crit? Hard to tell. It was a little flashy. God, Oregano almost one-shots. It's gonna double and it almost one-shots all by itself. Oh, she's going for the crit. She's doing it one shot. Casual 93 damage. That's, whatever. No big deal. It's casual, almost 100 damage in a Fire Emblem game. NBD. The 1 HP, but it's okay. Yeah, that's about as... Even Mist could kill that guy, I think. Yeah, I think even Mist could have. With a non-iron weapon. If she had a steel sword... Because I think she actually might have been able to literally just kill him. It would have been pretty close, though. Doesn't work with the damn you, Jill. Poke. Did a little bit of overkill, but you know what? That's fine. Sometimes you really got to send the army a message as you slaughter somebody with 18 times the remaining HP pool. Sometimes you just got to let them know who the king is. Wow, Oscar actually does good damage when he has a good weapon. You know what? He gave him a good enough weapon. He can be. He can actually be a member of the team. Forgot that, Forge. Damn you, Jill. That's the only way Jill's getting remembered. All right, Tanith could be attacked. I think next turn I'm probably blowing one of my charges, killing him. Who is going to be able to attack Bastion? Two of them can attack Bastion? How are we feeling about that? He has 12 health. 12 defense. This does 9 and 7. I don't think that really matters. He's got a surprising amount of defense. I don't think I really care if they attack him. Make sure he's safe from anything else. I think he is, right? Nothing else can hit him. No, I don't particularly care if those guys come and attack him. He can handle that well enough. I don't think I'm making this attack, but I will test out the waters. Okay. Alright, J-Man. I'm giving you more than I should, J-Man, but I'm gonna give you at least this extra turn as well. But that's it. That's all I'm doing on not using the moves that were given to me. I guess this is also fine. Well, she's actually pretty low defense, right? Yeah, she's got 10 defense. What the fuck? 10 defense? Is a level 12 Swordmaster? What in the world? Yeah, Bastion, the Sage has more defense than the Swordmaster. Checking. Killer Lance. Yep, we don't care. Even if that could attack, that would be Ike, and Ike does not care about being crit. They're not going to do enough damage. Okay. I think we're all set on ending the turn then. I'm just going to do this just to be super safe. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, attacking from a distance. Ah, that's fine. Can't hit the kitty. Can't do it. That guy is annoying for our green troops. That's the most dangerous for our green troops there is. That does deal some damage. 7 damage despite being in the woodland is kind of sucky. Nice. Ooh, that would have hurt if we got crit by him. But that wouldn't have killed her. That's not... His lance is not dealing 13 damage. Yeah, I see the crit you were hoping for. But even if it crit, it's not going to do enough damage. Tanith, why do you have nothing equipped? What? Excuse me? Oh, how did that even happen? This game, I don't think I even unequipped her. I just wanted to equip a different weapon. This game is it's so weird that you can unequip weapons like that. It's probably just me trying to change a certain item that somebody had. It's moving too quick. Most likely, at least. That has happened many times. Also, do these guys all only have ranged weaponry? I mean, I guess that's useful. There's a lot of archers coming at them. I'm curious how much the Killer Lance would have hit her for. Oh god, that would have put her at 1 HP. That actually dealt 13 damage for Wowee. That could have actually finished her. Very unlikely scenario, but it could have happened. Bandit. Let's see. Okay, so this guy is kind of a problem. Can I hit him with... No. Can I get there at all and hit him? I would need 2 more... I would need to, like, end up where he is. This guy is annoying. She has 14 defense, so this would deal... It would deal 12 if it hit Callie. Alright, so let's just move in here. Can you kill this guy? No, but we have a 100% chance to kill him, so I think that's probably fine. Mr. Bolognese cannot hit her from that area, so that's fine. Ooh, you know, one thing I didn't check that could have just backfired there, chat, if they have special skills. That I didn't check because there's nobody... They're all just mooks. Does anybody have a skill? I don't see any skills. Oh, besides him. But he just has parity. Okay, cool. There's no special skills or anything. That I had to be cautious about, because that could have definitely been a thing. Alright, so how are we dealing with these guys? What does this guy wield? A silver sword? Okay. Don't care too much with that. Neferni can handle him. Mooks rarely have... Okay, that's good to know. It'll probably be the one time I don't check. Will be the one time that it fucks me over. Which is very, you know... That does make sense. That does add up. Kill that guy. I think... Is there anybody else that can attack? Okay, so I think we're good to let these two kill these guys. Damn you, Jill. Alright, look at that. Damn you, Jill actually gets him over the threshold. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, and he's going... Alright, alright. Oscar's showing off a little bit. He's trying to show us what good he can do with an actual good weapon in his hands. Love seeing that. I think that's fine. Venting off the anger. Yeah, he's been having a rough go of it for a while. Nice thing things finally working out for him. All right, so that being said, I'm gonna try and killer bow this guy down for a critical hit. Did I get him, Commander? Eyes closed. Imagine how strong of a warrior Oscar would be if he opened his eyes. Just imagine the power level radiating off that green guy. Just simply imagine it. Alright, kill this guy with Ranulf. I do love my beast folk, man. I'm a big fan of the cat people. I do like them. But I think Ranulf is definitely better than the bird guy, even though I do like the bird guy. Yeah, either one of those guys against the Paladin Commander up there is probably fine. We're definitely going to make it within 15, so I feel pretty confident of that one. I guess we're going to keep the Silver Lance on him in case that guy comes over to poke Toranio. Just send him packing, send him to the grave. 2 experience. You know. They can't all be winners. What do we... Lucia is just unfortunately super damn useless. Like, that's fucked up her. She's so... I think I might actually be doing this, though. I don't know if I like that, but I think that's what I'm doing. Oh, jeez, I can't kill this guy easily, eh? My brave sword. If I use my brave sword like a brave boy, I could kill him. Might have to use my brave sword like a brave boy. The mighty power of the dragon flame. Yeah, at this point, pretty much any unit you have should be better than Lucia. That's just... I hate when they do that. Yeah, we're just going to be a brave boy. I can't let this guy move around willy-nilly. Much as it's a waste of 3 charges. I mean, we still have the hammer knee. So we can still get, like, we can still fully charge up the brave sword if need be. Not the biggest. It's not the biggest upset in the world. I don't like it, mind you, but... Do this. Make sure... Yeah, I don't think anybody else can hit her there. Yeah, okay. Not, and put you right here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Move you here. I guess I could do... No, I gotta watch this guy. Okay, I can move him here. Give Randolph another turn. I can throw Randolph at the Berserkers pretty easily. Killer Axe is the scariest thing. What we got for? We got 23 defense. This guy's got... So he deals 7 damage on a crit. That deals 21 if he hits and connects with the crit. Okay, yeah, I think that's actually fine. So I think I can just send him here to go tank all that. And this guy can deal 5. So worst case scenario, we get dealt 5, 0, 0, I think 3. Yeah. So we deal 5, we get hit 2, 7, 28. 28 at max. And he has 50 HP. And we're full bar. Okay, so I'm gonna send him over here. Alright, and now I'm gonna reinforce. And then we'll just keep Lucia over here. Why does Randolph have 23 defense? He's a cat, man. He's in his cat form. That's just how strong these people are. They're monsters. If you don't use the ring to keep them in permanent cat form, their stats are wild. Yeah, I get why you would think that, but no, that is what his stat pool is supposed to be at. It is supposed to be 23 defense. Ooh, 11 polka. Oh, okay. You got it. The dee dot do, the dee dot do, the dee dot do, the dee dot do. Oh, you're giving it to Lucia, Caffey? What have I done? Caffey, what have I done to cause this? Yeah, true. They can never have 2 range. Hatsune Miku, fair enough. She's she's blue-haired. Yeah, that does add up. That does add up. No. Oh, okay. All right. We return fire. That's a Valkyrie, I think, up there. At least the Valkyrie didn't get doubled. Nice. Okay. I think the green boys, I think, are okay for now. Well, there goes that idea. Okay, never mind, never mind. Green boys are bringing it back. Green boys are bringing it back. Yo, all right, green boys. Let's go, man. Also, do none of you care that your cleric is getting killed in the back? Hello? Is no one going to help the Valkyrie? I guess they don't care about that Valkyrie. Fucked up, man. They did not give a single shit about their Valkyrie getting attacked in the back, man. It's fucked up. Some might consider it evil. I definitely would. All right, so Ravenous, continue to get hungry, Ravenous. You have much blood to be satiated by tonight. Some bolognese does sound good, though. I could definitely go for some bolognese. Ike is gonna eat all that bolognese. Apparently, it was a little too spicy for him. It was a little spicy for him. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, that'll kill him. That's what we want. We want him out of here. And let me just make sure there is nobody on this entire map that can shoot her from there. Okay, I think we're safe. I just got a text from Miss. She was asking if you wouldn't mind sending her unguarded to the house at the top of this map. I told her I asked. Well, you know what? You're going to have to tell Miss she's unfortunately not going to get what she wants. Unfortunately, that's just not in the cards for her. All right, so wait, I can't make her equip things, can I? Oh, no, I did. Okay, no, never mind. It did equip. Nice. She said, "Oh, crackers." Well, you know, you can't always get what you want in this world. You can't always get what you want. All right, there's the longsword user. The Silver Axeman, 34 attack. That's 20 big ones if it hit Leith. He doesn't have much skill. We definitely double him in retaliation. It might be okay to put Leith up there. I think it's fine. He has no chance to crit. He has 6 crit. We have 21 dodge. It does 20 damage if it connects, but she has 40 health currently. 21 speed. Yeah, as far as I can tell, from everything on the map, we are safe. Oh, nope. Okay, there it is. Yep, that's it literally right there. I can be hit by that bowman. Okay, I would have done that if that was not the case. That's why you literally have to check every single square in this game. You cannot leave one square untampered with. The game is just waiting drooling at the bit to punish you for it. The game sits there hungrily, looking, waiting, hoping I didn't check just that one little guy. You cannot be careless. Absolutely cannot. Like I said, it will ruthlessly punish you. Alright, well, you know what? Since we gotta use Hatsune Miku at some point here, why don't we get her some experience? Alright, let's do that. Alright, that was pretty sick. Have Miku sing triple baka, easy win. How can you... I mean, maybe you can take, like, the duo baka, but how are you supposed to take the triple baka? You know what I mean? The triple bakas. That's when things get dangerous. Alright, so I think we send the two of them up there. Side by side. And I don't think we have much to worry about. I would, because I want to kill this guy, ideally. But I think it's best if I just... God, I hate accidentally clicking I hate clicking an empty square, man. That scares the hell out of me each time. Put the damn you Jill on. Then we'll visit. Oh, thank the goddess. The Crimean army has arrived. We would have suffered so much under Dayan's rule. We who have suffered so much under Dayan's rule will finally be free. We can put our faith in that, can't we? Is there anything we can do to help? We'll do it. Please rescue our beloved Crimea. A savior? Eh? Don't know what savior skill is, but it sounds pretty good. I have no concern about putting her up there. There's literally... She has 22 defense. She's fine. She's fine, dude. She's got her steamed hams. She's good. Eh? Heto ni? Eh? Easy modo? Eh? Please stop accidentally clicking on... Nefany could solo the map. I really don't doubt that. Like, even in the slightest. Trying to think. You're the scary guy. Eh? Nani? Easy modo. Kimoi. Kimoi. So disgusting. So disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, I can rescue just in case. I think this is fine. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Seen that JP YouTuber, Sora the Troll, localized Kimoi as cringe. I mean, that kind of works. Kimoi, I don't think translates directly to cringe, but I think it works. Yeah, I agree. I would say it works. It gets the message across, so I think a Kimoi is kind of more like disgusting. It's something cringy. But I do think it carries the same kind of like... It works, like you guys were saying. I do agree. I think it works. Okay, that's that guy. Are we missing anybody? Just the cats. And I don't want to move the cat in there. Yeah, I think we're good. Ba-ba-ba! Off they go! Layman created space. Yeah, it's pretty similar. That's why I agree. I would think it's pretty accurate. I don't think most people would disagree with that. Da-da-da! Oh, because he's in the healing bush. I thought for a second he wasted his turn healing. Squadala, we're off. God. He picked the wrong target. All I'm gonna say. Alright, so now with the Damn You Jill, we should be good. He might actually kill these guys. Yeah, he does. Nice. Not too shabby. I'm assuming we can beat the boss pretty easily, too. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. Oh, there he goes. Please, enough horses to end this, man. There's just not enough units out there. There's not enough units to slowly chip away at him. And then they would all have to hit as well. And there's an HP in defense for that boy. Oh, and finally, he's got A weapons now. Yo, okay, Valkyrie. All right, Valkyrie. We see you over there. I don't feel so good, Mr. Can. You shouldn't. You should not feel good. Golly, does no one care that their Valkyrie is getting attacked in the back? This whole team, they don't give a shit about their only healer? Oh, finally they showed up. God damn, what were they fucking waiting for, man? Oscar got more and more Yandere vibes. Well, or maybe Jill was his secret lover, and then when she died, now he's really pissed about it. And so he's just going on a rampaging, like, murder spree. We're making all sorts of lore for him right here. Okay. The 1 HP guy did not need to get critted. That did not have to happen. Da. All right, so I do think we can beat this boss. Is he worth killing, though? It's kind of the only question I have. I don't think he's that dangerous. Not for Ike, at least. $25 longsword. Experience, at least. That's true. Wow, okay. She would have actually been probably fine to go up against him. Beautiful. And kill him easily enough. And there's no... It's just an iron blade wielder. Okay, that seems good. Steamed hams. Oh, he has a 12% chance to crit for 3 damage. You know, that's something. You can't tell me that's not nothing. Oh, you know, we tried. He tried. He could have gotten 3 damage if he critted. Man, Neferni's crazy. Why is that unit so good? I just want to see, right? There's no way for you to get hit. Yeah, there's literally nobody else there. Can a steel lance do it? A Lagoose lance? Yeah, but chance to miss. I'm just going to do the 100%er. Well, the 99%er. It'd be fucked up to miss a 99. You know, I said that at the very moment that could have happened, but I think we're okay. You know, I do see what you're coming at, Caffey. The closed eyes and the gentle smile, that's very yandere coded. I can very much see it. Ravenous does secure a kill pretty easily. Okay. Didn't exactly want to do it. I wanted to save the charges. Yeah, these guys only are a threat if we try and get to this building. Annoying. I don't have like a super good way to hit this guy. I mean, we could get unlucky and get crit twice for 1836 and then get hit with a longbow. That all is within the realm of possibility. As unlikely as that is, and it is very unlikely. Let's do this. We got plenty of turns to get there. That's fine, I think. All these chatters do seem to really like dairy. I mean, who doesn't like cheese, though? That's like the most basic, everybody loves this thing that you could possibly get. If somebody doesn't like cheese, I don't know, man. I got questions. Like, are you allergic? Then I would understand. Oh, man. This guy is going to be taking a minute to get up there. We're fine here. Oh, actually, we can do this. I think this worked. And then I can move Rayson over there. Rayson! Move our boys forward. Definitely Renulf forward. This guy's just got a steel sword. Lucia can get over here. And who are we missing? The mages, because they're not really in a good spot. I need to kill this mercenary first, and then we can move a little forward. Da-da-da! Go, my Pegasus units, go! Press X to Jason, press Y to Sean. Man, have you guys played that game? That is so funny. The image of somebody smacking a cat with a sword and it bouncing off them. Very funny mental image. But what was that game? That was the press X to Jason game. I know it's by David Cage, right? That weirdo guy? Heavy Rain, okay. Remember it was I think it's by David Cage. I'll never not find that funny. That's just always going to be funny to me for the rest of my life. Magic, skill, speed, and luck. All right. I mean, brother, I don't know if we need 14 magic. I think we've all gotten the point across that you like magic. Oh my god, man. That's that sniper's third crit. That guy is insane. I want him on the team. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this the Crimean army? Where is Gwaywin's son? He's much improved. He is father's son after all. Contrary to my initial estimation, he may prove to be worthy. What? It's him. Well, that does change things a bit, doesn't it? We need to get the fuck out of Dodge right now. Hmm. $48 damage, 27 speed. What's the matter? Pegasus reinforcements? I mean, we do have one left, so I mean, at least the Pegasus reinforcements will probably eat up some of their intention. Some of his intention, rather. The problem is I can't get Ike up super fast. I mean, I could use bolting. To clear through this mercenary, because all I really need to do is get Ike to the end of the stage now. That's got to be top priority. There can't be really anything else I worry about. Be happy to see those Pegasus fall. You know, Jay, you really sure do got a vendetta against them. I'm not quite sure why, but you sure do. Yeah, I think I have to use a charge. But if I use bolting, then can they attack her? No, luckily they cannot. Ugh, I hate using a bolting charge for that. But Ike's gotta go. Okay, so we're forward. Reinforce. How far? Okay, so I can get him there. Can I get you? Oh, I can almost get him. Okay, I can if I shove him. And there's nobody else but these guys. Unfortunately, I have to give up this item, whatever it is. That's just the way of the game, man. Direct, target. This way. They gotta go that way. Okay, so I should be able to get Ike there pretty fast. I think 2 turns we'll get Ike up there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Not using. Okay, we'll use D-pad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so she cannot be hit by them. So just get missed out of dodge. Right, okay, so that doesn't change. The blue doesn't change at all. So I could put him there to go mano-y-mano versus this guy. 7 chance to crit. We have 15 dodge. This will deal 13 damage. It'll deal 12 damage if it hits. I think I'm okay with this exchange. Because I do need to get rid of him for sure. Because I can't have him chasing these two. So I think we do that, and I think we're fine otherwise. Yeah, okay. I think besides that, everybody else is good. No enemies. Nothing. Okay. Unfortunate. I wonder if that's a hard mode thing that he appears. Maybe it's a normal mode he shows up, but maybe he doesn't walk at you. I bet you on hard mode he runs at you. That glorious moment when a Parasect beats a Dragon Knight. That does seem pretty good. Does he have a hidden power, or is it just like sleep shenanigans? Alright, I think we're good. And move right off. Alright, just put them all over there just to grab attention. Perfect. That's all I've ever wanted. Giant was locked in an outrage. Ah, okay. So was he just hit himself in confusion or something? Alright, give a salute. A salute to the Pegasus Knights. Do I have my salute button in here? Died. You sure do hate those. You sure do hate them. Alright, now they're all moving out. Okay. This is their little gimmick. They think they're real cute. Oh my god. Alright, well. Alright, so first things first. Alright, we got one more turn. Oh, he's not moving at all. What the hell? Wow, I was scared for not much, apparently. Got a pit in my stomach after that guy. Sounds like a free item to get. No. I am relatively confident he'll do that for a set amount of turns, and then that's it. He's just standing there menacingly. Short spear. Ooh, almost. Brave bow will do it. I think that's probably what I'm doing then. Take him out with 2 charges of the brave bow. Yeah. It's only 2 charges. Good old Astrid, man. She sure has been a godsend for these chapters. Yeah, it was, and that's why it's so good. It was also a Dragon Knight, not just a dragon, a regular unit. That was the advanced unit. Ooh, can I... Ham. Telling me I'm going to be 1 off from the steamed hams. Alright, well. We got a steamed ham, we got a steamed ham. Alright, well, can Miku do it? Miku cannot reach. I have a couple options. Well, you know what? We could be a little silly with it, right? Oh, I can't trade an attack. Boo. I was going to be a little silly with it. Very well, we're not going to be silly with it. poke. Unfortunately, she's not very strong, but having reinforcement makes her, makes her good. But she cannot poke with the best of them. True, you're right, she might not have done damage. It's been, I can't remember the last time a character of mine dealt no damage. So, I didn't even think it was possible, but you're probably right. She probably would have just dealt 0 damage. Direct to Rome. So they can go fight now. Alright, let's just pick everybody. I don't think anyone can get over there. Definitely going overboard on it, but that's fine. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, grayed out, grayed out, grayed out. Put him over here. Put her in here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's foolish. Fool! Run now and I'll let you live. Oh my god! You see that, Anna? Jesus Christ, did you see that? The giant shockwave that went through the earth? I wonder, can you beat... What the hell happened there? Does he have something that automatically guarantees a crit? That seems like he can guarantee a crit. It waved through the... It was a cool ass effect. I gotta give it that. Be gone, foolish cheat button. It's a great cheat button. I don't know what you're talking about. It's my favorite cheat button, in fact. I do appreciate what this greenie is doing. Though it's not, he's not going to survive much longer, I don't think. Do you double greenie? Oh, almost doubled. That would have been pretty sick. This one green soldier is like the bravest fucking troop. Look at how many he's fighting. Putting such a massive dent in their numbers. I am Rickard. Your corpse will be the sustenance that feeds my hunger for fame. Alright, Rickard, whatever you say, brother. Okay, finally, the double one can actually... He can actually double somebody. That's good, at least. May your brave soul rest in... He's... Let's be real. He's one of the bravest. He's one of the bravest to ever do it. Alright, let's see if there's some gimmick here. I feel like this map's going to continue after I get to the end point. So I'm just going to get to the end point. Enter and clear map, okay. Just wanted to see. I mean, I don't think we can get there in time. to save the house. Rickard doesn't have anything worthy to drop. So, I don't think this is a good, worthwhile use of my time. And yet another general of Dane is defeated. I wonder how powerful you will become, Army of Crimea. I look forward to our next meeting. It's not a nice enough looking house, J-Man. I see what you're doing over there. Alright, believers. Winners are you. No, they will survive. Enjoy the benefits of gambling. Isn't gambling great when you win? Isn't it great when you win? Now, I'm not saying that you guys should gamble more, but I'm just saying it feels pretty good to win, don't it? 88-66. Yo, good numbers, Caffey. Good numbers over there. You're climbing up the ranks pretty damn quick. My Lord Ike. Princess Alicina. So you came after all. Thanks to your words, both of my friends came to understand how vital it was. I don't understand the feeling of knights, but I do understand how important your former retainers are to you. And I also understand the strong support with which they provide you. I'm happy we were able to save them. If you're curious, the house had a Nihil scroll. That is a pretty decent scroll, at least. I don't think it's worth potentially throwing a unit for, but I think Nihil is pretty decent. If I remember right. As am I. Alright, shall we return? If I'm going to be fighting with them, I should properly introduce myself. Wait, my Lord Ike. Yes? Yeah, I would have probably given that to Nephany, I think. But, it's okay. When the Black Knight shows up, you can't, it's hard to tell, man. If that brother starts moving, shit gets real fast. As you said, Lucia and the others are very important to me. They are family. I may presume too much, but, well... My Lord Ike, you and the others are also irreplaceable to me, so... I ask for your continued support. Of course, it's an honor. Princess! Joffrey! Princess. Ah, to behold you again. It's... If you had lost your life today, this reunion would not be taking place. Joffrey, do you hear me? Be careful. The Pegasisters did not have a shot. I thought that the Black Knight would move right away. So that's why I sent the Pegasisters down there, just to make them eat up some targeting, but... Seems like he wasn't going to move probably to, like, turn 10 or something, I assume. Yes, Princess. Lucia told me of what occurred. Our country and princess now exist as one. It was never our intent to sacrifice your feelings for the sake of the nation. Please forgive us. But soft! What luck that we do feel fate's kiss! Anon the clouds do part, the rains do stop. Heaven itself does sing and thus rejoice at the return of our one true ruler. Oh, Princess, until world's end do we vow to follow. We are planets of your fair blazing sun. No longer will we think of honor and dying in so cavalier a fashion. No matter the difficulties we face, we will choose the road that allows us to continue living at your side. Oh, a CG! Man, this was... Oh, no, this is not... I was about to say something really stupid. It's like, man, this looks really good for the GBA. Joffrey, Bastion, Lucia, thank you. Thank you. I am so very happy. With you at my side, I want to retake the Kingdom of Crimea. Please, lend me your strength. Of course. For our fair son, we would this life forswear. To you, Princess Alicina, we three pledge our eternal loyalty. I do like when we get some of their CGs. The artistic style is very nice. It's very storybook. Ike, don't do this, man. Why appear now? Do you mean to tell me you purposely waited until the battle was over? I know how your mind works. I assumed you would attack the moment you saw me. But perhaps you've learned to judge the importance of time and place. Buddy, you, could not have marked me any worse. I do not plan to attack you ever. Unless it is story mandated. To a mercenary, nothing's more important than the contract between him and his employer. Shall we call off our contest then? When you die here, you'd be in breach of contract after all. That's not a problem. All I have to do is win. Ready yourself. Like, you're a damn fool, brother. Oh, it cuts to it. Oh! Oh, we even aethered him. That's pretty sick. You're not as overly clumsy as I'd feared. It's regrettable that your weapon is so poorly made. Hey, this was Ravenous. This is a pretty decently made weapon, brother. I don't know what to, I think you're misjudging our weapon a little bit. Why do my attacks have no effect? My armor is blessed by the goddess. Our weapons that are also blessed can so much as scratch. Only weapons that are so much as blessed can scratch it. Some common weaponry is useless, is that it? Should not worry about such trivialities. You possess the sacred blade Regnal, do you not? Ah. It is the counterpart to my blade, Elendite. Tell me you were not idiot enough to leave it in that place. You took it with you, did you not? Along with your father's corpse? That sword? The one you threw at my father like an act of charity. The one he refused. That's Ragnall? I claim victory today. When next we meet, bring Ragnall. Without the proper weapon, I grow bored. What is the Black Knight's intention? See, like, I assume he must have some greater purpose that he's looking to. Like, is he looking to die in honor? Is he what is he looking to? What is he looking to do exactly? Wait, if the Black Knight claims victory and he was red last map, then listen, brother, I said if anybody died. I said nothing about victory. So, nice try. Ike and company break the siege of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers therein. The army grows to its largest size yet, and with the addition of the retainers, truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, their recent heroic acts finally moved the conservative Gallians to dispatch much-needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia marched through the treacherous Marhut mountain range. A series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. They then slipped through the gaps in the Daean forces and moved towards Crimea's army. Gallia rises! This information emboldens Ike, and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. Yeah, it's so right. Chapter 25, Strange Lands. Ooh, another nice CG. Phoenicus Hall. Ah, the Beast People. We're going to have a little powwow with them. Leanne, I'm coming in. She continues to speak in Elvish. How are you feeling? Ah, it's good to hear that you are well. Not surprising, it is a beautiful day. Like I said, if I could speak Elvish, chat, I would tell you what she's saying, but I cannot. Yes, we Hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well. And you're starting to feel more at home here. Good, good. And how is Lord Loraze? I had thought his condition might have improved. Well, let's hope for a brighter tomorrow. You can understand what the Heron Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty? Yes, well, some of it at least. Oh, you weren't around when Rayson first got here, were you, Lots? When he arrived, he was just like this. You never know about how fluently he speaks our modern tongue, would you? Now that you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. That is... Imagining somebody just starting to swear in Elvish when they get mad is very funny. But the letter that just arrived is written in standard script, isn't it? Over these 20 years, he's gained total mastery of... You read the letter, didn't you? No, I just caught a glimpse of it. In your hand, that's all. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. That's a lots of damage. You little scamp. Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Rayson. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Dayan and is on its way to the homeland. Yes, Rayson is fine, but... I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asked Phoenicus to send reinforcements. Prince Rayson is asking for help. Things must be fairly serious. I'd like nothing better than take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Larozay and Leanne here alone. No, that won't work. Don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy talk. Suppose it's time to put my plan into action. What is it? Well, I guess we'll find out. Alright, I'm off to Gallia to get things settled. Lots, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her pack. Yes, sir! Help her pack, so she's definitely stowing away. I don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. The good old, when you don't speak the same language, you talk louder. That always works. Thank you. Ahem. Do you want me to put this in that bag? Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag. What? Something wrong?
He's going over that cliff.
Ah! What? Is someone behind me? Is someone going over that cliff? Wow! Oh, there was. Wow, there goes fucking lots, I guess. If you want your father to be killed, then by all means keep screaming. What the fuck? Yeah, just... There goes Lots. I hope nobody's favorite character was Lots. Wow, that really was, lots of damage. Ah, the prodigal son returns. I have gained that which you requested. Show me. This way. Those Heron royals all look alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are. I believe you had one in your possession previously. Yes, I tried to get her to free the Dark God from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. Ha! They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time. Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task. For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it? Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved to be quite difficult. Required much planning and care. Nothing more scary than family members who look like they are related. You know, you gotta... What do they say? You gotta keep it all in the family, apparently. Ha! Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know you use that arcane powder to travel about at will. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is fey and unknown origin. The armor I presented to you. Do you find it dissatisfactory? No, it has my approval. My Wyvern, Rajain, and this armor which renders any enemy attack impotent. Both are well suited to me. They both shine because they are mine. Now the medallion and that gladder as well both belong in my hands. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon? Let me see. The conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? Ha! It's no matter. As long as all the chess pieces are on the board, things will work out. Soon every knee will bow to Ashnard. Boy, that's... The princess sure can't help but get herself captured every other day, huh? These Herons, boy, they don't have a lucky life. What is going on? What's happened here? Oh, Lots is alive? Or at least still here? My king! Lots, hold on. I'm so sorry. The princess. Who did this? Who was the craven dastard that did this to you? Knight in black armor. Lots, no! Okay, well, never mind. Lots is dead. Give her some slack. Part being a princess is to be kidnapped. That's true. She's doing that part of the princessing duties very well, Caffey. She's doing those very well. Curse you, Dayan. This was evilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you'll not find me such an easy mark. All right, so what did we get? We earned 104 gold pieces. Wow, how great. Boy, we sure did earn that money. Combat experience 463, and we got 360 bonus experience. Nice, so now we got a bunch of bonus experience sitting in base. Ooh, and man is going to give us an item. Let's see what item man gives us, chat. Largo, it seems like it seems like a character, not quite just random man. Hey there, little man. I got serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, will ya? That was a fast map, GG. Yeah, it was. We were able to sneak through pretty quickly. I would have stayed and fought a little longer, but I thought the Dark Knight coming in would have made us move a little faster. Man is the item. Oh, man. Extra Largo. And you would be? Name's Largo. I'm world-class berserker. World-class berserker. It's a rather dubious title. What's this? Doubting my strength? I can pin a tiger with my bare hands. That's just not hot air either. Dubious. You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. But let me tell you, gold's not good enough? I'm gone. Huh. Oh, this sounds vaguely familiar. But at least you're confident. Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me bend this lance. I mean, I guess we'll hire. Largo seems strong. Proceeds to have 20 strength and 1 luck. All right, you're in. Yeah, so how about taking me to meet the general? I'm the general. That's good. You're a funny little guy. So seriously, where's the general's tent? Must be that big one there. Largo? Hey, I thought you'd be here, Callie. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me. Did you come looking for little old me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army isn't up for quite some time. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm joining up too. What? You're really gonna hire Largo, General Ike? That's the plan. Huh? This little guy really is a general? Don't I look like the biggest fool around? And I mean big. Sorry if I offended you, little guy. Oh, he's such a clown. But you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker. Yeah, I heard. He pinned a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually. At the same time. Yeah, I've heard Largo's got like a 12-pack and all the ladies love him. Yeah, that was awesome. Definitely dubious. Alright, well, our world-class berserker. Let's see it. Alright, 21 strength. It's not bad. 20 speed, 10 defense. Well, I mean, at least he's got 21 strength, I guess. You don't shine a like compared to Nephany or... I mean, he's got more strength than Nephany, but he's also missing a lot of everything else. Well, he's not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad. Nephany and Khalid can be up there. Okay. Yeah, 52 HP might mitigate that a little bit. Alright, so now we get to put these two together. We continue to play Matchmaker, chat. Tanith, I must say, the charge you led the other day was spectacular. We are Knights of Begnion, after all. Anything less than a direct charge, knight against knight, would slay the honor of our apostle and our motherland. I've heard stories of your bravery before, but to see you in action was incredible. To see so many Pegasus Knights swooping onto the battlefield at once, it was like seeing the sun break through the clouds. You over-romanticize us. Oh no, milady, it was a sight to behold. But do not take offense at this. Might I share an observation with you? See? Doubt it. Hey, don't make fun of him. He's doing his best. Doors memento. True. That is, I mean, Berserker, usually it's low defense, high HP, but 10 is still pretty low. Admittedly, in most battles, Begnion has the advantage of numbers. Can't recommend this tactic in our current campaign. I agree. Our army is constantly undermanned. Sometimes they struggle just to get the basic necessities. Goes without saying that we'll never have access to all the resources that Begnion enjoys. Well, you seem to understand how to fight well enough with few numbers. Tell me, what would you do? We take advantage of our individual soldiers' strengths. Where you would overwhelm your foes with numbers, we cannot risk the losses. We cannot afford to lose a single soldier, even if his sacrifice brings us victory. After all, we might win a battle that way, but we will not be able to last out the war. Do not let honor drag you into a duel you cannot win. This honor is better than death if withdrawing means you live to fight again. Retreating from a fight is not an easy thing to do, but I must admit your words make sense given our numbers. And I would hate to lose your strength to preserve something as intangible as honor. But you know, the Pegasus Knights can be stubborn. I'm not sure even I can convince them to change their tactics. Then I'll help you convince them. Maybe my experiences will be all the proof they need. You do that? Yes, of course. I don't even have half the experience you do, but if there's any chance I can help, I will. Oh, I think you'd be quite persuasive. You know, you're not what I expected from a mercenary. I'm glad to have surprised you then, milady. We should be going. Best keep up with me. I have no intention of waiting for you and your horse. Well, perhaps I'll have to surprise you a second time. Oh, I like that. They are very cute. Except Boyd, Jill, Soren, Ileana, and... Listen, none of them were... Listen, they were not expendable. I would not have sacrificed any of them. Especially Ileana. Ileana should not have even died. Thank you very much. Oh, pardon me. Let's see. Nephany and Callie, put them to A. Oh, what's in this bag? Did you run an errand, Nephany? I saw some betel needles on the trees near here, so... Oh, I see. And what, pray tell, is a betel nut? Oh, they're swell. We use the oil on the shells to treat insect bites. Oh, I had no idea there was such a thing. We don't have such trees in the city. My country wisdom is amazing. Oh, but listen to me ramble. May I sample one of your nuts? I mean, I suppose... Callie, this is an A rank after all. I suppose that's fine. Well, sure, but... Oh, be careful, Callie. The shell is real sticky. Don't touch it with your bare hands. Ah, I see, but perhaps if I hold the top and bottom edge of the shell like so... The oil won't contact my skin. Yeah, right? Well, it is an A rank after all. Well, what? How did you... delicious. You're not from the city at all. Shush, you didn't see anything. I'm a sophisticated urbanite, right? What? Surprised? Oh, come now. You're not the only one who doesn't want to be known as a... You're not the only one who doesn't want to be known as a country bumpkin. That's why I know how you feel. Oh, but now I know that I can be like you if I work hard. That makes me happy. I will work hard, Callie. Hallelujah, she sees the light. Now you just define a good man to bring back to your village. Oh, well, she stops that real quick. It's like, you know, we gotta do a case of the not gays real fast. Hold up, somebody. So, Hold on, we're not gay, I promise. That's funny. All right. Oscar is going to A rank with Tanith. So we can do Tanith and Rayson. That's probably fine. We have a lot of experience. Cat. I still love that her name is just Cat. That it will forever be funny to me. Cis romance. Yeah. Okay, finally another defense points. So magic skill, luck, defense, HP. Experience for Mist? Yeah, I suppose we can give her at least a level. We haven't really had need much for a healer lately. HP, strength, magic, speed, defense, resistance. That's a really good level up. One of everything, basically. Give him a level? Yeah, we'll give him a level. We have a lot sitting here, so we might as well. Strength and speed. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Get him up a level. Yeah, oh, I didn't... No, you're right. I actually didn't check out Geoffrey yet. Ooh, 2 HP, 1 strength, 1 skill, 1 defense, 1 speed, 1 resistance. Great level up. Where is Geoffrey? Wow, steel... He comes with a brave lance. Whoa, he's Paragon too. Wowee. Not bad. 19 speed, 21 defense, 43 HP, and 18 strength. Really quite good. He definitely gets put on the squad. He's way better than Oscar. That's fucked up, man. Oh, Oscar's speed is worse. Or better, rather. He has corrosion. Geoffrey has Paragon. And then Largo... He has nothing? This guy was not a good purchase. He's just solid unit, nothing fancy, just a neat little guy. Definitely seems to be. I mean, at least we need somebody that can use axes, but he's really nothing special. But now, let's see the skill that we just got. Savior. Eliminates skill and speed penalties when this unit is carrying a trap. Wow, that's really good. Eliminates skill and speed penalties. It's pretty solid. So who do we give that to? Should we give that to Oscar then? I think we did get a forge called. Check my list here. Yeah, we have Kathy has her 11 polka. The sword green on Lucia. Yeah, the 11 polka. For good old Miku. The Miku swordsman. So, with that being said, I do think we give that to Oscar. Or we can give that to Geoff. No, Geoffrey's got Paragon. Though I would like that more on... But Oscar, I'm going to give it to Oscar. He can put soul on himself, too. But I probably am going to end up putting that on Geoffrey once he's done using Paragon. So let's put that on him. Because I think Geoffrey's going to end up being a better paladin. So he'll probably get soul. Oh, actually, what is the Berserker one? Colossus. In certain conditions, increases damage when units CN exceeds enemies. What is CN? What do you think CN is, chat? What do you guys think CN means? Constitution? So that's build, right? Build is Constitution? Weapon types does Geoffrey have? He's also bows. He's bows and lances. So Constitution is build, though, correct? Alright, so what's the best way we can help her out? Lucia needs... Okay, so we can give her a silver weapon. How much does this cost? Okay, maybe steel's fine. That's a lot of money. Goodness gracious. $18. Oh, no wonder it starts off that much. Maybe we'll just give her a really high, like a really strong weapon then. Something like that. Six crit, 18 attack. So she should, like, she's gonna wallop people with this thing. We got the 11 polka. Beep-bop-bo, beep-bop-bo. Ain't no 11 sword. It's pretty. I feel like it's getting pretty close. This thing is a powerhouse. And we wanted it green. Correct? Yes, green. No 1 and 2 strength. Ah, okay. That's what that's the difference. Okay. We'll swap that back. I think we're all good outside of that. Let's save. I don't know if I'm doing the next one because it's already 7:30. See what the next map looks like first. Rodolphe, whereabouts is the Gallian army encamped? Just over the mountains. So we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnar is gathering his forces in the capital. Time to work together is certainly upon us. Ike, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us on that mountain. Go around that mountain and avoid it. How much time will we lose? A couple of days, at least. In that case, we've no choice but to go through them, right? Agreed. Wait a second. Isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello? Yeah, well, you joined the wrong army for that sort of business. Oh my goodness. The enemy approaches, sir. Listen up, men. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff. But not unless Crimea joined forces with those subhumans. The Marhut Range. It's Wallace and Grommel. Ah! Commander, the forces are encamped on top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Those boulders didn't get up there all by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance, it seems a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible. I think they may be surprisingly effective. So, we run up the mountains as quickly as possible and smash the enemy commander, right? Right. How did you... I know. Genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right, move out. Let's see. Bolt axe. Ah, a magic one. He's got 16. I'm just trying to think. I think I might call it here for the night. I know we only did one chapter, but just a little hungry. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I know, a little earlier than usual, Chato, but give me this one earlier Sunday, and then tomorrow, next week we'll be back and we'll do our usual length of time for it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Very fun time. I had a great time going through this. Absolutely. It's that kind of... It's like, I do love this game ever so much, chat. It's always a fun time. Thanks for a chill stream. Thanks for hanging out, Caffey. It's always great to see you. And well as everybody else as well, chat. It's always great to see you guys. We have us a good time. We have us a good time. I was about to say night as well. Perfectly. Works out perfect. Ah, you know what? Who is streaming tonight? Who is streaming tonight? Looking around. Oh, you know what? Let's try out a new person. I haven't tried this person out before, so let's raid into Mazumi._TV. They're playing Resident Evil 2. So that should be pretty fun. I haven't played many of the Resident Evil games before, so it'd be cool checking it out. New person we're raiding into, chat, so you guys be nice, be on your best behavior and whatnot. Besides that, though, you guys have a good night. Discord link down below if you guys want to join in. And I'll be back Tuesday. So you guys have a good night, and bye-bye. Howdy, howdy.
We just, Resident Evil 2 again. I've streamed this game a handful of times. Gonna be doing some other stuff though, still more stream to go.
Ah. Look at them PS1
We were just
WAF.
talking about how Sherry looks terrible in these FMVs. Because this was early 3D CG.
Is something following us?
We have to go. We don't have any time to waste.
Go? Where?
Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella.
Yay! Achievements. Got the true ending. Again, very funny. Anytime that's come up, it's like, it's up to us to stop Umbrella. And it's like, oh yeah, it's so cool. And then you know the history and the story of like the game. It's like, wait, they didn't do that at all.
Wow, I would not.
You didn't do anything. Oh, whatever, it's cool. Let the fun music play. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Like, they didn't really know what to do with any of, like, the bigger story stuff of Resident Evil. Like, they kind of just completely lost the plot, like, essentially just immediately after the third game. And even though I love RE3, like, RE3's inclusion is, like, to the story is mostly pointless. It's essentially just, like, a side story. Like, you don't really get any substance or anything of note out of it.